Okay. Going live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is your host with the most, Kengan here as always, and your host, me, Griever, co-host Griever as always, bringing you guys a sort of a last minute live stream. I had planned to do this on either tomorrow or Friday. More likely on Friday, maybe Saturday even. But there was a bit of an issue with that. There's a reason I'm doing this now. I got off work really early today. And, you know, my wife's working and stuff like that. So I have a bit of time to do some streaming. The thing is, that crazy-ass hurricane's coming up to kick our ass here in poor Eastern Canada. So I might not be able to have any content out from Friday through till Sunday for all I know, or even later. It depends on how severe it is, depends on the power, depends on a lot of things. So without further ado though, what we're going to do, we're going to hit the timer here. Where's our timer? Our obligatory timer. This is of course our runoff timer. It allows 10 minutes, especially in this particular case where I started the stream just boom. You know, once I got everything ready, I'm like, okay, I have only a few hours to do this. You know, 3 at the most. Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. You know, so yeah, that's why we're doing this. But yeah, this is the pre-stream timer. You know, a lot of streamers do it. You know, you guys get a pre-stream. That's basically all this is. This is just a pre-stream timer to allow people to jump into the chat. Yada yada yada. That kind of fun jazz. You know. So, but yeah. And it's like the middle of the goddamn day. You know, and as I said, tomorrow. See, I wasn't going to be able to do this tomorrow. Alright, I wasn't going to be able to just do it tomorrow. Because tomorrow is my wife's last full day. And then I got to get her to the airport like for 5 in the morning, Friday morning. You know, and she'll be back, you know, in a couple of months. But it's her last full day, so I want to spend it with her, of course. So I don't really, you know, have time for YouTube tomorrow. And, you know, I'm even taking the day off. And then Friday, of course, is batten down the hatches and wait for a hurricane to hit us. And then, you know, wait and see what happens. But the other thing, too, is that in regards to that, I also, as an electrician, you know, our sites are basically say, can you be on call on the weekend sort of idea, right? So I can't really make any plans for during the storm and after the storm. Depends on when the storm ends, how severe it is, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of crazy shit going on, and once again, the power could be out from Friday night into Sunday, Monday. I have no idea. It depends on how the storm goes. So, but I wanted to get this out here. I wanted to get caught up on Kengan Omega. I wanted to finally get caught up. As you guys can tell, I tried to make a different thumbnail and use Kogan stuff, but Oma's my guy, right? So I was gonna make a different thumbnail, but then I just said fuck it. Same with the layout. Same color, same business as Asura was, but it is what it is. But yeah, so we're finally getting caught up on Kengan Omega. As I said, I sort of wanted to do this on the weekend. I wanted to wait till the weekend to do this, but with that hurricane, Christ knows when I'll be able to get back online. So, and I got to keep my phone charged as long as possible for work. So, but yeah, Justin's in here and says, "Oi, what's up?" Neve said, good thing not much is going on in today's D&D. What? You guys starting D&D at 3 o'clock in the afternoon now? I thought you guys did that at night. Like, I can't win with you fucking guys. Like, nobody ever tells me when you guys are doing it, so fuck if I know, you know? Because even when I was doing Friday night streams, sometimes you guys like, oh, well, we're doing a 4-hour D&D from 8 till 12, and it's like, alright, whatever, so... Well, that's unfortunate that the regular cats won't get to see it. Well, I mean, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Oh well. But yeah. Everyone can watch the VOD later, so it's fine. It's no different than the discussion ones. I just wanted to get caught up. I don't think 7 chapters, because now... Today released a chapter 176, from what I see here on Mangasea. So they released the latest chapter 176. So I believe that's the latest chapter. It came out today. I know that. So, because it even says new right beside it with the date and stuff. So, I assume that's the latest chapter. It was plenty of time to get caught up. You know what I mean? So, and also, of course, I have my bracket. I have my assumptions. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Justice says, completely unrelated note. I have traded Jamaican accent for slowly using slander from across the world like it's my own, and I'm becoming the representative for all people. You have fun with that, my friend. You do you, whatever floats your boat. Justice said, damn, that a crazy time in Canada. Anyways, my country is breaking down. Oh, well, so your country is breaking and we're about to be destroyed. So, yeah, I mean, God hates us all. Neves said 176 came out mere hours ago. Oh, perfect. So I thought it came out sometime today, but I didn't realize it was just hours ago. So perfect. I knew it was out because I saw Misk upload his 176 video. It came up on my dash or whatever. So I said, all right, cool. Miss said, shame, I'll have to just watch the VOD. I'll trust today's chatters to carry on my will. Hopefully. It is unfortunate that a lot of the people who are some of the people in your D&D won't be able to enjoy, but I mean, as I said, you guys do D&D like I do streams. You do them at random times, so I mean, I got, whatever. There's no way for me to know or schedule that. Justice said, I'm going to play D&D one day, and it's going to be great. I'm going to play it one day, too, and it's going to be great. I never played D&D. Always looking forward to it. Neves said, I'll spread misinformation for you. Excellent. Justice said, God may destroy us, but let Chainsaw Man and Bleach anime finish before, please. As long as Bleach finishes, it's fine. As long as I get my Bleach, I'm good. Yeah. Wouldn't it be hilarious? It's like announced Toriko continuation, and then the next day, Judgment Day. That would just be a kick in the groin to so many of us. So let's, we got 4 minutes left here, but let's check my current bracket, my predictions. And this is why I'm doing a stream instead of a discussion. For one thing, the discussion video would only probably be about 20 minutes at most. I'm assuming that, there might be a lot of content within 7 chapters, but it would be 20-30 minutes. And of course I did my prediction video, so definitely go check that out, get that view count up. But, here's the bracket. Here's the bracket I decided. I know almost kind of blocking Cosmo there, but what can you do? It looks cleaner this way. So my predictions for this tournament, as you can see, are Sao Pang to beat Cosmo, because I said at the in my discussion video, my last discussion video, once again, definitely go check that out too. In my discussion video, I said Sao Pang or Cosmo is going to win the whole thing. So, of course, what did they do? They didn't put them at opposite ends. No. They made them fight early so we don't know an absolute who's going to get there. Because realistically, we know for a fact, like I was arguing this in a comment of my discussion videos. And Kengan is very subversive. Kengan does not follow cliches and plot lines in the strictest of senses when it comes to matches and outcomes. Okay? Kuroki Gensai won. Setsuna officially never got to fight Oma. Waka and Fang never got their rematch. Oma never got to fight the Fang. There were so many matchups that had to happen, as they say, quote unquote, due to plot armor, and there's no such thing as plot armor as far as I'm concerned in Kengan. So MC be damned, I'm not convinced here, and this goes to show that, for example, Sao Pang, I still think, is winning the whole thing. Then we have Mark Myers versus Rahito. Now, my dark horse is that Rahito wins the whole thing. Rahito comes out swinging because he's a bit of a joke in the community, from what I understand. He's a bit of a joke. He comes out swinging. He ends up beating either Cosmo or Sao Pang and ends up taking a hard-winning championship. And Rahito says, I am officially Kuroki Gensai's disciple here, motherfucker. I'm going to take the apprentice, just like the master, takes the W, And I could see that because nobody would expect Rahito to win this tournament. It's not the be-all and end-all tournament. Remember, there's another Annihilation tournament coming from what we understand. But right here, we have Rahito, and I'm betting on Rahito here. Now, will I bet on Rahito to beat Cosmo or Sao Pang? Probably not. But if he does, then if Rahito wins this match, and then he is against Sao Pang or Cosmo and wins, if he goes to the championship, I'm betting on him for champion. I don't care who goes up there. I don't care. Because that's just telling me Rahito's got it. But then we move over to the right-hand bracket, and we have, of course, our MC, one of our two MCs. We have Koga, and we have Leonardo Silva. Now, you guys know that Leonardo Silva, I've said this in 2 discussion videos now, and my prediction video, Leonardo is my guy. Leonardo Silva is my guy, and once again, as I've argued, and even people are trying to say, like, no, there's no way, like, Sao Pang versus Gao Lang should have happened, all this stuff, and I'm like, yes, but by plot, outside of matchups and who would win and who would lose and power scaling, get out of your power scaling head and look at it logistically. When you look at these matchups, MCs don't necessarily win. Oma literally died at the end of Asura. Oma literally died at the end of Asura and never won the tournament. He didn't win and then die. The MC power be damned. MC plot armor not existing. So, and a no-name. The Fang didn't win. The Setsuna didn't win. None of these guys won. Who won? It was Kuroki Gensai. This guy, this karate master coming out of nowhere. So, once again, I don't think that Koga's quite ready. I think that we're seeing a lot of bullshit with Koga being trained by all these super powerful guys way stronger than him. For some reason, they're agreeing to train him. I have no idea why. I can see Oma, but the rest of them make no fucking sense. Like Seki makes sense and stuff like that, but Agito and Roland make no sense to be training him, and so they're just trying to tell, don't show us for some reason with that time skip bullshit. Very, very poor planning on that part. But I just have a lot of faith in Leonardo Silva. He's my new guy, and I think that Koga's not quite ready. And it's too obvious. It's too obvious to have Ryuki versus Koga in the next match. So I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. I think that Koga's going to lose and Silva's going to take it, and then we're going to have a revenge match where Ryuki's going to be like, you took away my opportunity, and he's going to like try to kill Leonardo Silva, and there's going to be it's going to be a very intense semifinal match there. And by that logic, once again, if I against my better judgment, this is my one pick I'm not quite sure of. I picked Ryuki for a plot reason, which I just argued against plot reasons. I just argued the whole structure, my whole reason for betting against Koga, the main character of Omega. I literally, I'm being hypocritical here, but I think that Ryuki, not so much for MC plot armor, however, but for the fact that Adam's strong, and I'm sure he got stronger training under Cosmo's teacher and all that stuff, but realistically speaking here, ladies and gentlemen, realistically speaking, I don't know what Adam is capable of now. I can assume he's really strong, but I can also assume that Setsuna gave him Blink and Rakasha's palm and is trying to train him to be even better. Plus, he's got the Gao style meant for killing, and he turned his killer switch on, supposedly. So, Ryuki's going to be extremely dangerous if he's going straight for the kill with that Blink ability. Look at what happened to Chiba. So, which was done dirty by Chiba, but I understand because Blink is a very powerful ability. It's a very powerful technique. So, yeah, potentially I can see Ryuki beating Adam, but that's my biggest guesstimate. I'm quite confident in my Rahito and my Silva picks. The Sao Pang one is 50-50, and the Gao Ryuki is a total flip coin. I'm confident in the middle two. I'm confident in Rahito and I'm confident in Leonardo. I'm not confident in the other two picks as much, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So, yeah. So that is the... Let's see. Boom. Can you see my pretty face again? Perfect. So that is the bracket. Those are my predictions. I mean, I basically made the prediction video, and now I just explained my prediction video here too. But it is what it is. It's fine, right? So as you can see, those are the predictions. And the timer ran out. We'll catch up with the chat, and then we'll start off with chapter 169. Let's see. Never said Neo's teeth are in good condition. Down, 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 down. Oh, this is so sad. All right. So And we have 6 people in here and only 4 likes. Can we please jack those numbers up? I would appreciate it. Without further ado, chapter 169, entitled The Berserker Bowl Tournament. Alright, so we're in it. We're in it. The drip was real. The drip was great. Kanda Shrine. Oh, we're fighting in a very Japanese way, are we? Is that what we're going to do? This has served as the venue for many a Kengan match since the Edo period. Oh, good. And once the Berserker Bowl going back to some Kengan-ass rules. Fuck this wannabe MMA. Oh, we're so dark and mysterious. We're purgatory. We're so big. You're a cheap MMA. You're just guys who just want to be emo about it or something. You have MMA fucking rules. Like, how are you underground? Like, I don't get it. Is it because you're backed by a bunch of seedy fucking money? Like, I have no reason to believe why the fuck is Purgatory actually an underground ring? Like, what do they do? Is it because of the money? Is it like all the money laundering or some shit? Like the gambling is unsanctioned? Is that it? Because the rules are totally fucking MMA. So, all this knockdown, no killing, no bullshit. And if you do kill, it's a disqualification. Fuck you. So, however, the venue today is... Oh, wait, what? Purgatory-owned Coliseum The Core. I'm simply flabbergasted, said Noji. Well, wait a minute. Berserker Bowl tournament. So we saw this place for the Kengan matches, but then they're like, yeah, but fuck this place. Like, wait, what? Why bother showing it? What a waste of a page. That is a waste of a page, guys. You're telling me you actually built this, says Noji. And there's Itamitsu. Edemitsu says, ha, you know what they say. No better place to hide a tree than in a forest. Yeah, that's true. No better place to hide a tree than a forest. Well, it's more like in a forest, but yeah. It's actually harder to spot these venues in places like this than on desert islands and in remote areas. Same goes for the God Killer Dome. I mean, fair enough. Here we go. It's 100 meters underground. Oh, shit. So they build it in... I get it. You build it in the middle of the city and you just build it crazy underneath the subways and everything. Like, goddamn. Far too deep for anyone to just stumble upon it. This is true, and also since all the, like, the powers of the world know about it, you know what I mean? Like, the government is aware and stuff. Because didn't we see... In Asura, wasn't there, like, Obama was there and, like, the presidents and, I mean, the kings of countries and stuff. So it's not like anybody would be like, oh, no, there's this crazy underground thing in my city. It's like they know about it, you know? So, yeah, so that makes sense. Okay. So, yeah, hide it in plain sight. Cool. It was originally built as a nuclear fallout shelter for the bigwigs back in the Cold War. Ah, so it was built there. They didn't build it, like, because everyone would be like, what's that construction going on for the last 6 years? Holy fuck, what are they doing? You know? That it was already pre-built and they just repurposed it. That's why it's built for comfort, even if it's a bit old. Oh, very smart to repurpose it. I see. Guess that makes it the perfect playroom for you, says Nodi. There you have it. The government didn't need it anymore, so I took it off their hands. Oh, I see. So let's see. But are you really sure about the rule change? Please. Please, for the love of God, no. Please. Please. Yeah, it's not a problem. Besides, the whole point of this tournament is to prove that the Kengan Association and Purgatory can coexist. Don't go back to Purgatory rules. And I'm going to read it. Berserker Bowl main tournament rules. So they're changing it from the preliminaries. Loss by ring out is added to the Kengan match rules. No Purgatory knockout rules. Oh. At least it's only one. But if any major fight happens like Gowling versus Carlos, that is going to be a major problem. That being said, there's not even any fucking gladiators in this match. Or, sorry, there's one. Mark Myers is a fucking gladiator, and I believe Koga fought in a couple of matches, but he's not really a gladiator. He was Kengan first. So there's only one fucking gladiator, and he's going to lose to Rahito. So, like, thankfully no one's going to be, or wait a minute. Didn't Leonardo fight? Ah, shit. Please, nobody win like a bitch. Please, please, please. Then again, as long as the Annihilation Tournament follows strict Kengan rules, none of this bullshit. At least it's only one. The Purgatory Knockdown rule kind of bothered me. I don't know which one I hate more, but okay. Inametsu, I'll trust your decision. Besides, ring out rules make non-lethality easier to enforce. Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Nogi. Okay, wait a minute. Besides, ring out rules make non-lethality easier to enforce. I mean, once again, the Berserker will roll a little bit for bitches. Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Nogi. Let's see. We've had a request from Tokita again. So tell Mr. Nogi that I'll be up for an exhibition match. His last request was to enter as a reserve. I guess he really wants to enter the tournament. The answer's still no. Ignore him. Yeah, why is he keeping... He's keeping Oma out of the fighting. Does he want him in peak shape or something? I don't know. The answer's still no. Come on, why don't you throw him a bone, Zenitsu? Oh, right, I guess I haven't told you. But you remember, right? Kimishima? You were there... But you remember, right? Kimishima, you were there when I spoke with Mr. Katahara before the competition. Flick. And we brought up that possibility that Oma was cloned. Or he is a clone. He's a clone of somebody else, or Oma's the original. We don't know. But yeah. But why would that affect an exhibition match? Like, let him be a reserve. Let Oma fight, for fuck's sakes. He wants to fight. We had Oma and Gao Ryuki's DNA tested and found they were close to identical as possible. So there you go. There you go. Are they clones? Who are they clones of? Who are they clones of? The only person I can think of, because it would have been more obvious with Nico himself, I'm thinking it might be Gao Ryuki. Or not Gao Ryuki. How do you say his name? Mukata? The grandfather. Ryuki's grandfather. The one who originally invented the Nico style, the Gao style that became the Nico style. Is that who they cloned? Like, because realistically that makes the most sense, but it also doesn't make sense. Like, why him of all people? Though he's shrouded in mystery. I don't know what they're going for with the clone thing. I'm glad it's a clone thing because I don't like Ryuki, and Oma's back, which is awesome. But yeah, okay. But why would that keep him out of Kengan matches? That's just going to make Oma pissed. We had Oma and Gao Ryuki's DNA test. Yeah. They were, let's see. They have negligible differences in their genetic information and their fingerprints. Okay, but this level of difference can be expected during the cloning process. We're almost certain that both Tokita Oma and Gao Ryuki are clones. Okay, but clones of who? It's not Nico, and it's not Tiger Nico. They look nothing alike. So they assume that Oma's not the original, but he's also a clone. And if the worm's actions are any indication, they're more interested in Oma. Yeah, we have Faye, we have Nico, Liu Tian. Okay. We can't be too careful, even with worm activity slowing down. Our worst case scenario would be Oma and Ryuki being captured simultaneously. So that you assume in a room full of fighters... Isn't that, like, get Gao Lang and Hatsumi Sen as your fucking bodyguards for this tournament? Like, what are you doing? You think that the worm can defeat, like, the top of Kengan? Hire Kuroki Gensai. Hire Julius. Jesus Christ. Hire Waka. Get these fuckers. First off, you have some of the strongest dudes in this tournament. Then you have the guys that you want in the Annihilation tournament. You hire Mutaba. For God's sakes. Like, why are you worried about that? No. That's a dumb reason to keep Oma out, realistically. Like, the reason to keep Oma out makes no sense. Mr. Nogi, having them enter the same tournament will only increase the risk. And being the primary target, Oma needs 24-hour surveillance and escorts. Alright, well, that's fair. Keeping Oma protected, but Oma's still at the dome. He's in the same spot. He's watching Ryuki and Koga's matches. He's watching the tournament, so he's in the same venue. He even interrupted Ryuki's match. So you're not preventing... See, this is a bad reason. This is a little bit of, like... They're trying to make it sound like, oh, here's the reason we're not having Oma fight, even though he wants to. It doesn't make any sense, because he's still at the same place. It increases the risk of having them in the same tournament. You mean in the same area, but they are already in the same area. He literally entered the ring to stop Ryuki from killing Chiba. So, Nogi... So first Nogi wants to take the Kengan Association public. Dumbass. Then he wants to keep Oma out to keep them as separated as possible so we can, like the worm is distracted between two targets potentially, but they're together anyway. So dumbass. Double dumbass for Nogi here. Nogi was cool back in Asura, but now he's just being kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. I'm just saying. Okay. Mr. Nogi, what are you even talking about? Who's a clone? And isn't the worm that terrorist group? Oh, shit. Are we going... I think I know what this is. Are we going back to the whole... She was doppelganged this entire time thing? Like, remember at the beginning with the worm? Oh, shit. Where were you at 6 p.m.? Yeah, at 6 p.m. on November XX 20XX. Give me a moment. 20XX November. I went home on time that day. Huh? That's impossible. If she wasn't there, when talking with Matsudo, then who was... Oh, yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Wow, that would have been a hard infiltration to do, though. Like, how did he never slip up at this point? Like, and she would have had to been extremely careful, the infiltrator. Jesus. Like, I can buy that it would happen. You follow their schedule. You make sure exactly what happens. You make sure there's never... when you infiltrate, you have to be a master of deception and disguise and know your target inside and out, who you're becoming. So you need to know exactly where she is at all times to infiltrate. But you have to make sure that she doesn't say, oh, Mr. Nogi, I'm going home for the day. Goodbye. And then to come back 5 minutes later and infiltrate, because that would look suspicious over time. So yeah, And any mention of that, let's say you did that, and then Nogi mentions, you've been working a lot of overtime hours. Take a few days off, and the real one would be like, I've gone home normal hours every day for a month. What are you talking about? So, very well, I can buy that it's infiltrated. The worm's supposed to be. That's what the worm's supposed to be, but... it's a little bit of a hard pill to swallow. A little bit. Let's see. So it was a real pain in the ass. So this is the copy. It was a real pain in the ass impersonating a living person on a temporary basis. Yeah, I bet. And what if you missed out on the good information? Worm intelligence agent direct subordinate to the head. Okay, so she's probably pretty fucking good. Gotta hand it to myself for staying undercover for 2 whole years. 2 years? Jesus. That's pretty good. But it makes sense. If I had killed and impersonated her, I'd end up slipping up sometime. So temporary impersonation is better for drawing out information long term. That's true. Good work, head of the worm, Zai Yan. Oh, this fucker. Fuck him too. If he's weaker than Zai Ji, then I have no interest in this fucker. And what are you doing? Tai Chi Chuan. Illegal occupied sector, aka in the inside, the Hachia ward. Okay, so in the inside. But how come you're hiding out here? Why don't you stay at a nice hotel? I have some business to attend to. And is that actually Tai Chi Chuan? Huh? I gotta be honest, I heard some pretty chilling stuff. Especially the part about clones. Never thought the organization had actually implemented cloning. Oh, so they talked about it. You mind telling me one thing, Head? Tokita Oma and Gao Ryuki. Who were they cloned from? As she lights up a cigarette. Are we gonna get the answer? It's clearly not this guy, thank fucking God, but forget it right now. Or would you rather die? Oh shit, that's chilling as fuck. She drops her cigarette, it seems. Like just out of terror. Forget it right now. Okay, so we're not gonna learn that yet. Okay, fair enough. I don't know who it is. I got very little inkling, really. Yes, sir. I mean, I said Gao Mukata or Mukaku, whatever his name is, but there's no basis for that. It's just I'm trying to think of someone that we really haven't seen. We only saw him as a really old man. You know, who does he look like? You know. So yes, sir. I forgot it. Then it's fine. Going back, I wonder how he's doing. I hope he's not doing anything he shouldn't. Let me guess, the connector, that Shu Wulong, which in the last chapter, because I read the last chapter before starting the stream, the 168, just to refresh my memory. That was Oma noticed. Oma noticed him. So when they were walking down the street, Run a background check on every audience member. That includes the VIPs. Oh, Nogi's fucking losing his shit. So Nogi, dumbass number 3. Part number 3. He has 3 fuck-ups in this manga alone. I don't give a damn if you have to delay the matches. Just be thorough. Settle down, Nogi. We're already too late. Yeah. He doesn't look like the Nogi I knew. You know what I mean? He's just too... He's too incompetent right now. This is a colossal embarrassment. I know, but why are you shouting? I can't believe I leaked information. Well, yeah, you're embarrassed, but like, you know, you shouldn't have had her at any of your meetings. She's not Kaede. Why the fuck was she at any of your disclosed meetings with Metsudo? That makes with the most vital of information. Why the fuck would you have your secretary there? You know, like, I know that, like, she's not Kaede. Like, the fuck? You've known her how many minutes? The worm is like a virus. Perfect prevention is impossible. Yeah, he's right. It's impossible. So they have to assume it. What matters is our response. Indeed. Just let the tournament continue. Let's go. I want this Berserker Bowl. Wow, what a crowd. We got Yamagohan in the house. Yamagohan. I didn't know Mr. Edamitsu had an arena like this. It's pretty cool. He seems to be just a random person in the crowd this time, though. It doesn't seem like... He doesn't even seem to have, like, front row seats. That seems odd that Yamagohan wouldn't have front row seats. They're starting with Cosmo versus Sao Pang? Come on, save the best for last. Alright, the crowd knows what's up. The crowd absolutely knows what's up. Like, yeah, do that. This is going to be a great match, says Yamagohan. I mean, thanks Yamagohan. I mean, absolutely. This is going to be a great match. And here's the deal. Here's the deal, too. Something I didn't discuss in my prediction video or right here before the stream when I was talking about the predictions is that Sao Pang and Cosmo, regardless who wins, someone's coming out of this damaged in some regard. So, like the Kengan Annihilation Tournament, someone is coming out of there not feeling the best. So this is an opportunity for people like Rihito to capitalize on an injured version where he should be able to take out Mark Myers without issue. And then Rihito would be at full health while whoever wins would be at... I'd argue nobody's walking away from this with any more than 75% health. You know what I mean? If you're going to use some RPG, some video game analogies here... Nobody's walking out of this with more than 75% health. That's just a fact. You know, this is going to be a great fucking match. So, yeah. Let's see. Sao Pang's on a roll right now. He's definitely stepped up his game. And meanwhile, Cosmo's almost unrecognizable when he fought in the Annihilation Tournament. He's wisened up and he's really improved his striking. I mean, yeah, but he lost his ponytail like a chump. He got his ponytail like a badass in the time skip between Asura and Omega, then he cut it. What a dumbass move. And then we got Yamagohan thinking this match is anyone's game. It truly is, And then, is this seat taken? No, go ahead. Oh, okay, so that's Shen Wulong. I actually kind of like him. Like the fishing thing and the like, didn't he do that like when he was first introduced with Zaiji and everything? He did that fishing thing and then he was like, I'm interested in Koga. No, I lost interest. He's like, I'm eating this Chinese food, but we're in Japan. No, these are really good though. Like, he's got I kind of like him. Yep, this is a good seat. The connector, whatever that means. He decided the head of the worm apparently, so the connector Shen Wulong is now sitting with Yamagohan. Let's go. Here's the thing. I guarantee these guys are going to be friends. They're gonna be like, he's gonna be like, would you like another beer? Sure, I'd love another beer. You know, I can really see that. And he'd be like, your eye are pretty impressive. And they'll be like sitting there drinking, be like, this is a good match. Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited. Like, I swear to fuck, I can see it. Maybe it's my headcanon, but I can see Shen Wulong and Yamagohan getting like this. Like, they're just going to be like, yeah, buddy, what a great match. Woo, yeah. Like guys at a football game, you know? I can see that. I can absolutely see that. Yeah. Yeah, so if anybody from the Worm, Edward Wu, isn't a total bitch, I think it's this dude. I think this dude, he's got a ponytail, instant awesome. He's got stubble, instant awesome. And, he just looks cool, so instant awesome. And he's wearing sandals. This guy's wearing sandals. Like indoors. What a Chad. Okay, so that was chapter 169. That was pretty cool. So before we start with chapter 170, let's just make sure we're caught up with the chat. And by the way, we have 8 people in here, but only 5 likes. Don't like those numbers, people. Jack them up. Suneater said, someone said that Kengan going public means we'll see more Fists of the Seeker characters. I didn't read Fists of the Seeker, so maybe, but I don't know. Neve said, tapping into this muted with you making funny faces is very surreal. Well, is D&D more important than Omega's Berserker Bowl? That's the question you need to ask yourself. I'm just saying. I'm just super saying. Cyrex Lee said Connector looks much cooler than this Worm Leader guy. Absolutely, the Connector is way more cool, way more badass. That I gotta say the Connector is. I actually like the Connector so far. He's got like this very. He reminds me of Oma a little bit. Like he's got this very nonchalant. Like I want to go meet. Are you even listening to me, Oma? Yeah, but I'm hungry. You know, and like. Wait a minute. Nah, they can't be cloned. Almost too old. They can't be cloned from the Connector. The Connector might be a third clone. I could see that. But I don't think they're cloned from the Connector. But the Connector, Shen Wulong, might be a third clone. The eyes are sort of reminding me of that type of shit, you know? So, maybe. Alright, so we're caught up with the chat, so let's go with chapter 170. And right off the bat, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we voted Cao Pang to win this fight. Right off the bat, we've got an Annihilation Tournament quarter-finalist. Will he become the champion this time? Standing 171 centimeters tall, weighing in at 69 kilograms, the King of Stranglers, Imai Cosmo. But he's got a tough foe standing in his way, and he's ready to pulverize the young king's ambitions with his headbutt. Standing 184 centimeters tall, weighing in at 88 kg, the howling fighting spirit, Yorizuka Cao Pang. Chapter 170, Cosmo versus Cao Pang. Let's fucking go. Both fighters have entered the ring for this dream match between legends. They're shaking hands. They seem to be exchanging some words. The two of them are usually friends, but here and now, they're enemies. Let's do it. So yeah, but well, they've been hanging out before, so yeah, this is going to be a great match, actually. As I said, Cao Pang, I got my money on, but if Cosmo wins, I won't be upset. You know that either one could win this match. I feel like we saw the build-up with Cao Pang, you know? He got depressed in the Annihilation Tournament. Galang proved, like, the mettle of being, like, fighting regardless. And then, boom, he comes back. He wasn't able to beat Seki. He beat Seki before. Like, he was training hardcore before this. Katahara Sayaki will be your announcer today, and Jerry will be your commentator. Jerry Tyson is back. Let's go, Jerry Tyson, the Missile Man. And we got a very special guest in the announcers booth today. It's Hell's Angels Sekibayashi Jun, a fighter affiliated with Gundai. It's Oh, that's awesome. Seki's here. That's hilarious. So Seki's gonna color comment. That's, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's have him color comment. Thank you for joining us, Sekibayashi. My pleasure. He's awfully polite. And Koga warming up. Now, we ain't seen this matchup before, but you got any predictions for how it'll turn out? Good question. Based on the size difference, Imai is going to want to avoid striking. In all likelihood, he's going to try and win by grappling. I see, so Yami has the upper hand in grappling, but Sao Peng has the size advantage. So who knows how it'll turn out. But of course, Kaz has been working on his striking. Hey Kaz, you're not fighting for the company today, so don't mind me, alright? Oh, there's that dude. Whatever his name is. But the owner, dude. I know. Try not to... Oh, the master's there. Yeah, see, like, why are they worried? Why are they worried about security when you got dudes like Mitsuyo here? You know what I mean? You got Mitsuyo here, you got Cosmo, you got Sao Peng. I'm sure Alma's walking around somewhere. Why are you worried about the worm? Seriously. I know the connector's just walking in and sitting down, but do you really think he can take them all? I'm not going to buy it if he does. If Edward Wu got taken out, then I'm not buying that the connector can, can take on all of them. That's my point. You know what I mean? Like, sure, maybe he's stronger than each of them individually, but he's not stronger than, like, 6 masters standing in the arena. So let's see. I know. Try not to play the striking game with him. Oh, so Seki was right. Keep it to your pace, okay? So, yeah. So he's been working on his striking, but it's not the... Oh, Akira. That's his name, Akira. I've got this, master. Boom. All right, let's do it. Watch out for his grappling. You've got to fight on your own turf. Oh, Gowlang and Karo. Karo's here being like, bonsai, bonsai, bonsai. It's Fisherman Santa Claus. Fisherman Santa Claus is back to grace us with his presence. Let's fucking go. I need to see him win some shit. I want to see this man back in action because he got done dirty. I like Sao Peng, but the Wolverine skeleton was bullshit. And that's the only reason Karo lost. I want to see Karo fight again. Because Karo was dangerous. Karo's fucking dangerous, man. Like, he just got fucked. He got fucked. It's like Okubo. Okubo fought against the Fang in round 1. That's just not fucking fair. You know what I mean? Like, certain fighters in the Annihilation Tournament had terrible matchups. Where they just got shat on. And is that their fault? No. Like, some fighters aren't that great, but you know what I'm saying? So Gao Lang is saying, yeah. Cao Lang? No. Gao Lang. Fuck that. Watch out for his grappling. You've got to fight on your own turf. So they also assume that he's not going to try to strike with Sao Peng. That he's going to go for his mastery. Karo, Gao Lang, thank you for coming all the way to cheer him on. No need to thank us, sir. You've made yourself some good friends, Sao Peng. Oh, there's the village head. Gao Lang, Yoshinari, thanks a bunch. I'm gonna win! Let's do it. Sao Peng all full of the energy. Anna Paula, alright, cool. We'll be referees in the match. Are you ready? She was a judge in the Kengan Annihilation Tournament. Yes, she was. Take your stance. Oh, look at this. This looks good. Cosmo, Sao Peng. Sao Peng never looked more serious and more mature in my life. Fight! And the Berserker Bowl has begun at last. The first match is the King of Stranglers, Cosmo, versus the Howling Spirit, Sao Peng. Who's going to make the first move? Looks like they're sizing each other up, but now they're slowly closing the distance. And boom! Oh, Cosmo went in, but it seems Sao Peng went to the right. But oh, Cosmo went back, and it's a tackle. But looks like he dodged that. Sao Peng quickly pulled back his leg, and Yami's backing off. That was a pretty direct way to open up the match, huh? Yami must be pretty confident that he could pull it off. Let's give Sao Peng a hand for dodging that. Clap, 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 clap. And then boom, look at the tension. Who's going to get the first actual hit? Looks like they're going to be fighting at a pretty close range. What's going to be Yami's next move? Now that the tackle has failed. Boom, here comes a strike. Nope, grabbed the leg. Huh? What was that? Another frontal tackle? And he got a tight hold of his leg this time. Looks like that took Sao Pang by surprise. He wasn't expecting another tackle without a feint. The first tackle must have been a bluff. Smart, actually. Like, when you think about it, it's like, boom. Oh, shit, he dodged that? Usually you go for something, your left. But no, he went, boom, boom. He did it twice, like, just because it failed. All right, cool. Actually, smart. Smart on Cosmo. And he's bringing down his elbow. Oh, my God, that's got it right there on the back. Fucking Sao Pang. Boom, 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 baby. That would break someone's back with Sao Pang's, muscles and his fucking skeleton. That would break Cosmo's back right there. He's bringing down his elbow, but he can't put in all his power with just one free leg. Oh, because he's raised up, so he's doing this. I mean, it probably hurts, but he can't do it with the full force, yeah. Wait, is he? Oh, no. Is he trying to push him out of bounds? Is the match about to finish already? No. Don't do Sao Pang versus Cosmo dirty. Come on. We already had the KVP. We don't need another KVP. KVP sucked. We're good. Come on. Sao Pang, do something. And then skids, and he broke out of the tackle because he went limp. He went fully, not vertical, but horizontal structure. Yes, quite, yes. And then he broke out of the tackle, and now he's holding him down. Sao Pang going for a grapple? He grabbed him and slammed. Now he's holding him down. What the fuck? There's actually a WTF in this. That's actually cool. What the fuck? Everyone's yeah. At this point, it's yeah. What the fuck? Is Sao Pang gonna ground grapple? Yeah, that's. I mean, that's actually surprising and shocking, and it seems like he didn't do that against Seki, because Seki is also shocked. He might be the one talking, because Seki's also shocked by this, so that's clearly not how he won against him. So yeah, let's see. Sao Pang continues to strike. Or is that what's happening? Oh yeah, he's using his knee. He's not striking like this. He's holding him down and using his knees to fucking do damage to Cosmo. So Cosmo must be taking I know that Sao Pang's in a disadvantaged position to be using his elbows and his knees and some of his Muay Thai and all that crap. But or he doesn't actually use Muay Thai, that's Gao Lang, but he uses whatever. But still, boom, 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 that's still gotta fucking hurt. I don't care if I'm on one leg and I do this to you. If I do this, I'm just tapping my own hand, but that's starting to hurt because it's bone, right? That's the point of these type of fighting styles. The knees and the elbows have a dense amount of bone in them. Getting hit like this, I don't care if I'm up like this and I'm going, that's still gonna hurt a bitch. I don't care. So let's see. Knee. He's bombarding him with knees. But looks like Cosmo's got his guard up. Cosmo looks like he's sweating and hurting, though. Guard or no guard, that's still going to... Seki's saying, guard or no guard, that's still going to do damage. Yeah, thank you. Ayami's going to want to get out of there as soon as he can. Yeah, says Sao Pang, and then... boom! Oh, Sao Pang, he noticed something and then jumped... Wait, he jumped away? Sao Pang broke out? But why? That was his perfect chance. And Seki says, looks like Ayami made his move. Oh, he was about to do something. Oh, he grabbed the side of him. Ayami was trying to dislocate Sao Pang's shoulder blade. Oh, damn. So the Berserker Bowl rules might be a little lesser than the Annihilation Tournament, but let's fucking go. That's evil. Let's go. These guys are fighting to win. Let's see. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, yeah. Even they're like, whoa, really? Cosmo fighting dirty? Because, I mean, it's all fair because it's Kengan, but it's also dirty, Either that or he was trying to damage his rotator cuff. That'd do serious damage either way. That's a tactic that wouldn't fly in any public martial arts. And then Cosmo, I'm not apologizing. All right. He watched a little Hellsing Abridged. All right, Cosmo. For watching some goat-ass fucking Abridged. Let's go. Not apologizing. This isn't a public match. So that wasn't against the rules, right? Cao Pang just like, Cosmo, I'm on fire now, motherfucker. Let's do this. Like Cao Pang's like, I'm all fired up. So we got Alucard from Hellsinger Bridge and we got Natsu from Fairy Tail. Duking it out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the fuck happens. This is incredible. Yeah, actually, so far this is actually not a bad match. It's simplistic. Like they haven't done much yet, so to speak. But it's what I expected from this match. It's not easy on either side. Like, one wrong move. Like, they're both being very cautious because one wrong move against either one of these guys and the other one's fucked. So, Yamagohan. Cosmo's always fought way too clean, but now he's fighting like an underground fighter. He's still evolving. Yeah, Yamagohan's not wrong. He always fought too clean. Too, like, I don't want to hurt my opponent. I just want to win the match. Like, I don't want to, like, permanently hurt them. But now he's learned to fight like an underground fighter. This is true. Good observation. And then, yeah, look at them. Ching! Having beers together. I told you the Connector are going to be friends with Yamagohan. Oh, by the way, thanks for keeping me company. I know we just met and all, but... Oh, yeah, so they've been chit-chatting? Well, he said, is this seat taken? Huh? Why does he seem so familiar? Is he a celebrity? As I said, his eyes... I don't think he's too young to be, like, Oma be the clone, because they wouldn't have known unless he was cloned as a baby. So, it's definitely not him, but he's probably the first clone or something. Is he a celebrity? So, if Yamagohan's saying, no, I know him from somewhere, then he recognizes him as Oma. Don't mention it. There's no fun in drinking alone. Oh, so Shen Wulong's like, yeah, cheers, buddy. It's like, yeah, drinking alone. This is why do you guys think I drink with you guys on stream? I'm not drinking alone. I'm chatting with all of you, right? Actually, now I'm just onto the near beer, so because it's like a Wednesday, so yeah, it's all near beer from here on out. Let's see. So then he's looking at it. He's watching. So the Connector's watching the match intently. Interesting. And we're back to a standing match. These Super Warriors are facing off again. And that's the end of chapter 170. So, once we catch up with the chat, we'll get straight into chapter 171. And thank you very much, guys, for 9 likes. Can we hit double digits by the end of the stream? I don't know. Let's find out. It's up to you. That's right, you guys. Alright, so let's see. So, Justice said, Cao Pang, let's go. Mark, the top fabricator. Hi, Mark. How you doing? Mark says, it's pretty weird how Shen is one of the main villains, but he hasn't done anything evil yet on screen, but I like him a lot so far. Yeah, he's supposedly, we know he's like the devil in the shadows sort of idea. But yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Justice said, and I like him too. So far, I like his personality. I like him. Justice said, Jerry Tyson. Justice said, Karo and Gao Lang being homies is so weird, but I love it. I like it too, because Karo, Fisherman Santa Claus, is my home dog, okay? I like my Fisherman Santa Claus, and he got done a little dirty with the Wolverine skeleton bullshit of Cao Pang. It's the only reason he lost. So, he would have gone a little farther. Mark said, I'm a big Cao Pang fanboy. Fair enough. I like him too. Didn't like the Wolverine skeleton thing, but I like him too. I'm always a fan of the super energetic characters that always want to fight in this fighting series. I mean, fair enough. He's got that sort of MC, I'm all fired up, let's do it, shonen sort of MC sort of feeling to him. So I always liked him. Mark said basically characters like Goku. Exactly. Same vibe. I get what you're saying. Sun Eater said, speaking of Fist of the Seeker, some plot points in Seekers is somewhat similar to Ashura. Is that true? Mark says in his fight with Akoya, he learned to fight more dirty. That's true because, well, it was do or die. He was getting tortured. That was bullshit. Akoya should have been... I don't give a fuck. You want to chop someone's head off in a Kengan match? Fair deal. You want to do an Alan Wu fucking rip? Fair deal. But don't fucking torture a kid. That was fucking dirty. That was the dirtiest shit I've seen in Kengan. That was dirty. Sun Eater said, well, only 2 plot points like the main character reveal losing to the strongest guy in the tournament, and then later the MC loses the same guy, rival not reveal. Oh, alright, so yeah. But anyways, fair enough. Yeah, that's interesting. I have no information. I have zero knowledge about Fist of Seeker other than that Cosmo's master is in it. And apparently Joji, I think that's his name, Joji, Koga's uncle, twice removed. Lovely singing the song. Yeah, other than those two, I don't... Apparently some other characters are in Fist of the Seeker. It is what it is. So anyway, so yeah. So, oh, we got 10 likes. Thank you very much. Can we get to 20? Probably not. But either way, thank you guys very much for the 10 likes. And thanks for the chat. You know, Neve, Mark, Justin, Sun Eater, everyone who's in here. Cyrax and stuff. And thanks for keeping the chat alive a little bit. It's fun. It's fun to jump between chapters, chat to you guys a bit, see what you guys are thinking, you know, and then moving on. That's what makes a stream fun. The chat interactions is what makes a stream, in my opinion. Anyway, so chapter 151, chapter 171, sorry, trigger point. All right, let's go. So far, a very good match. I think so. I'm hoping for at least this chapter. I'm hoping for 2 more chapters in the match, though. So, trigger point. Boom. All right, so Cosmo's going to striking. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Even if you've gotten better at striking, this is Sao Pang. So, he blocks it with his hand, and then, in comes a kick or a knee. All right, and Cosmo's ready for it. No. The kick is coming from a weird direction. He twists his leg, so he must be twisting his whole body. Yamagohan Shen Wulong looking on. Whoa! Yeah, he twisted his whole body to take a strike. Whoa, did he just change the course of his kick? Since when was Sao Pang such a technical fighter? Yeah, he's not going in there all... Yeah! Alright, he's still got all the energy, though. He's dodging them, but... Those attacks are non-stop. How long can he keep dodging? Oh, so Sao Pang's going in. Let's do it. He's clearly improved his striking technique. He didn't make it through the preliminaries just because he's on a roll. Sao Pang has gotten several times stronger. Yeah, I mean, I imagine they've all gotten stronger, especially since the Annihilation Tournament. And then whoosh, 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 Cosmo capitalizes, and boom, dodges, and Sao Pang takes the fist to the face. Boom, right to the cheek. And, it seemed to do some damage. And then an elbow strike. Jump. Wham! Full body right on the back of the neck. Holy shit. Oh, it broke Sao Pang's... Wait, did he get him? No, he got him right across the head. Because I see a bunch of blood. And his rope band broke. Holy shit. Yeah, he cut him right in the head. He's bleeding. That was a clean elbow strike. God damn, Cosmo got the upper hand now. Looks like that's what Cosmo was going for. Hey, Seki, you figure he was trying to cut him with that elbow? I mean, yeah, probably. Yes, Jerry, I think you're right. That elbow's not going to do a lot of damage to Sao Pang, given that his skull is 7 times harder than average. Yeah, I remember that bullshit. I remember. But the bleeding is gonna at least leave an impact, yeah, because all the blood, and he's got to wipe his eyes, and yeah, I mean, you can't, right? Not during a match. That blood's blocking his vision. This won't be pretty. Yep, it is. Ooh, Sao Pang's looking, but it is blocking him a little bit. And then Cosmo, boom, dashing. Oh shit, slam, took a knee. Even though he blocked it with the hand, it's still right there to the face, and he intercepts it with the right knee. Yami's managed to guard that. Boom. Alright, he does a trip kick. Sao Pang's down on the ground, so is Cosmo. He did a leg sweep as he fell. Cosmo won't go down for nothing. And then Cosmo jumps on top of Sao Pang, trying to... That was quick, Karo. He was going for this all along, Siskel Lang. I don't like how this is going. Cosmo Yami is unbeatable on the ground. I mean, fair point. He kind of is. Can you overcome him, Sao Pang? I mean, fair point. That's what... Like, I like the way they stated. He said, Cosmo is unbeatable on the ground. That's what we've led to believe. Now, can you beat that? Can you overcome it? You know? Let's go. And he's climbed on top of him in no time at all, and he's taken the mount position. And then wham! Oh, fuck. He's got him in the mount position, but he's hammering down on him with strikes. It doesn't look like he's got him locked, though, in a hold. Like, he sort of does, but, like, how... Like, can he not roll out of... Like, it doesn't look like Cosmo's got him. Like, yeah, he's mounted him, but he hasn't... Like, I don't know how this is a hold that Cao Pang can't, like, get the fuck off me, you know, like that. Like, it doesn't look like a permanent hold. Like, the fact that the one arm is free to strike at him means that this hold, I don't think, is perfect. I don't know for certain, but it looks like he's taking some hits, though, even though Cao Pang's blocking. I mean, I don't know enough about the ground grappling game in martial arts, so I don't know, but it looks like something that he could just go, like, with pure muscle, just go, fuck, get him off of him. And he's bringing down the hammer. Yeah, I mean, literally, like, bam, 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 motherfucker. That's going to hurt. Weight difference or no weight difference. Iami's moved into his winning formula. This is getting worse, this Gowling. Okay, so maybe I must be wrong, because everyone else seems to think it's fine. Because weight-wise, he weighs more. Like, he should be able to push him off. Like, what's he doing with his other arm? Like, how is he holding him in place in some weird hold that I don't know about? The referees in the Kengan matches have gotten quicker to start the match in the past few years. You need to act fast, Cao Pang. And Apollo is watching. Oh, shit. So they're going to... See, this is my problem. They're making... Like, I understand that they don't want any permanent injuries, but that's what being in the Kengan matches is all about. Stop taking away the spirit of what the Kengan matches are. They're underground fighting. People fight until they die. It's like the movie Damage. Like, if people say keep going, you have to keep going. Like, you keep going until the fighter gives up. The referees aren't there to get involved in that way. They're just there to check for hidden weapons. Cosmo says, you know what your weakness is? It's striking. Alright. So we're flashbacking. You've got a smaller than average build. You've still managed to develop a good striking sense. Alright. But you're going to need more power. Yeah, I know, but I'm limited by my frame, aren't I? I mean, everyone's got a limitation in some way. And Kuriyashi Mitsuyo, of course, the badass with the ponytail, Cosmo's master, saying exactly, and that's why you need to find the trigger point. Slam. Yeah, just like that. The trigger point is essentially the linchpin of an object. You think of it as a weak point. If you hit it precisely enough, you can deliver a maximum impact with minimal effort. Like an apple. Oh, okay, like in the way that karate masters, well, bam, and they can strike, you know, boards and cement and shit in half. Alright, cool. And looking at, he can see all the striking points, I guess. And I think it goes without saying that humans have trigger points too. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so he's slamming down, trying to hit them. Who would imagine that Cosmo's become this powerful, says Gowling. Alright. This is looking dicey. The referee could stop the match any moment now. Way to go, Cos. Don't stop now. But then, let's see. Of course, his opponent's no pushover. Is this where we go? Is this where Cao Pang makes his comeback? Because that's the master talking. Not bad, Cao Pang. You're keeping a tight guard over your trigger point. Oh, that's how he's got him. He's got him like this to block one arm, so he can only block with this arm. And if he rains down the hammer, he can't do much. And he's got the weight on his thighs, so he can't move his legs easily. Okay, so that hold's not as bad as I thought. I can't make an opportunity to transition into a chokehold. I'm just digging myself deeper. Let's see. And then here comes the strike. Slant. Wait, and then took the fist on his head. Oh, but wait. Crack. He broke his fucking hand. I mean, that's bam! Because remember, that's his thing, is his headbutt with his Wolverine fucking head. He broke it. Yamagohan. Damn, he worked the timing out. This is Cosmo's master. He met Cosmo's hammer fist with his forehead. The human fist was never made for punching. If the delicate bones of the hand collide with the head as hard as iron at just the right time, the head would come out the winner. Hammer of Burma. Short version. So he just, boom, baby. Yeah, alright. That was the hammer against the hammer. And did Cao Pang come out the winner? Cosmo's still in a more advantageous position. But the fight's up in the air. So Yamagohan is getting all excited. Shen's just eating and drinking and watching. And this is taking me back. I'd almost forgotten what it felt like to fight. Oh, is he going to get interested in fighting? So he hasn't fought in a long time? Or did he used to fight in the Kengan matches or something? Like, it's taking me back what it felt like to fight. Or he didn't say to be down there, but to fight. So has he not fought in a long time? I wonder. Okay, let's just cut with the chat. Justice said, okay, I'm back. Sun Eater mentions attractive. Cyrex Lee said, I think it'll be a quick fight. Well, it's going pretty good so far. And, I mean, it's everything I expected Cosmo versus Cao Pang. Cosmo trying to, grapple him and win with his specialty at the end of the day. And then fucking, Cao Pang, of course, with his crazy strength, winning through sheer power. Let's see. Justice said they'll probably get a little scared of the amount of fuckers that died in Purgatory versus Kengan, so there are more. I mean, but you're in an underground cage match. Like, fuck off. Justice said, so basically Cosmo just hits people in their weak points. Also, I'm pretty sure this is what Cosmo Master uses to break bones so easily. Probably, but he's got the frame for it. Justice said, headbutt. Yeah. Pikachu used headbutt. That's basically what it is. Cyrex Lee said, stupid way to strike. I mean, it's called the hammer fist, and you do it with this side to really do damage, I suppose. You're not supposed to go like this. You're supposed to end like that. I do know a little bit about martial arts, and that is the way you're supposed to strike in that position. You're not supposed to pull back and do that because you can't get the momentum right. Joseph said, so Cao Pang made the 1-inch punch of headbutts. Pretty much. He did the BAM! Sun Eater said, yeah, it's like in Seeker where Cosmos Master beats that one guy who had bando joints. I mean, I'm going to take you guys' word for that. I'm going to have to take you guys' word for that one. Just saying. Because I don't know that one, right? So, yeah. Let's see. Joseph said, I feel like the connector got that Saitama problem where he's too strong so he hasn't fought anyone in a while. Probably something along those lines. And basically lost the passion, but seeing an intense fight reinvigorated him a little. That seems like the most likely idea. And by the way, guys, 10 people in here and 10 likes. I like those odds. I like the double digits. Thank you. Sun Eater said, also, Cosmos Master got a scar from a fight against Samato and Seeker, who is the prototype of Ryan. Oh, interesting. Quite interesting. Okay, so we can probably finish chapter 172 before we go for our first quick break, and then we'll finish off the last few chapters. So, chapter 172, entitled Wonderful. Cosmo, with his broken hand, still got Cao Pang in the hold. Cosmo stopped moving. Did he injure his fist? Looks like we're in for a stalemate. So he's not going to go for the hammer anymore. And then Shenlong going through. Excellent exchange. Truly entertaining. Oh, interesting. So he thinks this fight is really good. Naked choke, arm lock, pound, front choke, guillotine, elbow. Strike. Okay, so Cosmo's going through all the possibilities. And Cao Pang's just like, come on. Come on, move. All right. So Cosmo Master on his feet. You're not going to think your way out of here. Just try something. You think it's true that Cos injures his fist? Yeah, it might even be broken. But that means, Cosmo's going to want to avoid strikes. Oh, I think he's going to move, Nishionji. And then, foam. Oh, he let go. Cao Pang swinging his fist from below. Looks like he wants to get out and off the ground. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, he's hitting him. And then, he's got a hold. And he caught it. He caught him around the shoulder. Oh, and Cao Pang looks in trouble. Now, that's the one tight hold. His arm and shoulder are creaking, and it's creak. He's like, oh, fuck. And then Cao Pang, slam. What did he do? He's whacking him. He's whacking him, and then he's... And he shook him off. Looks like his hand slipped from his sweat. Oh, I mean, that would work, I suppose. And then, but he's caught again around the... Oh, shit, he's going to break his fucking back. Whoa, now he's got him in a chokehold. It's almost like he was waiting for the moment he broke his arm free. The blood is draining from Sao Pang's face. Sao Pang's in trouble. Is this it for him? Maybe. I mean, once again, I bet on Sao Pang, but I can see anyone winning. And didn't I tell you guys? Nobody's walking away from this fight at more than 75% health. If Sao Pang wins, he's taking a lot of damage. But if Cosmo wins, he's got a broken fist for the rest of the tournament. Sao Pang in trouble. Is this it for him? It's too soon to call it, Saseki. If Cosmo executed that front choke perfectly, Sao Pang would have been blacked out by now. He still has a chance to fight back, and he's seemingly doing so. Go for it, Cos. Choke him harder. Don't let up or he'll break free. Gao Lang, this isn't going well. And they flipped over. Oh, shit. Looks like Sao Pang still has some fight in him, and he's trying to build him up. Oh, my God. Look at all the blood and all the spit and all the sweat coming out and the veins popping. He's going nuts. That's a flawless hold. He's going for the finish now. And then finish him. And Sao Pang just about giving up. We have a winner. Wait, what? And the winner is Sao Pang. Oh, against Seki, right. Are you kidding me? Sao Pang actually did it. He actually beat Seki, right before the tournament. God damn, Seki got up. You finally beat me. So, Sao Pang finally beat Seki one time, but look at the shit. They got the shit kicked out of them. Seki, thanks, man. I'm going to go win this. You better, jackass. If you can beat me, you can knock them all down and win this goddamn tournament. Let's go. Seki got his eye on Sao Pang, too. And then, he's back up, and boom, he's getting up while being in a chokehold. What the fuck? Or a frontal hold, whatever the fuck you call it. What do you call this one? He's got him in a chokehold. Yeah, so he's lifting him up while he's still in a chokehold. Looks like he's going to finally slam Cosmo onto the floor, but Sao Pang's head is going to hit the ground before Cosmo does. So he lifted him to go, wham! Take the fall, don't let go. Stop, you're going to knock yourself out, says Gao Lang. And, oh, he's going to... It looks like lightning. His veins look like Super Saiyan 2, like... And here we go. Hammer of Burma. Slam. And boom. He took the hit. Blood everywhere. Cosmo down. Everyone shocked. Everyone down. And then Sao Pang follows up. Bam! Kick to the side of the head. And down goes Cosmo. And Apollo referee. Huff, huff. We have a winner! And it's Sao fucking Pang. That was a great fight. That was a good fight. Like, I don't know what anybody else expected, but I expected it to end in, like, Cosmo getting Sao Pang in a grapple and him having to do whatever it takes. I was expecting, like, him to break his own arm and slam or something like that to win. Yep. It's everything I expected in the ground grappler versus the striker. Yep. Makes sense. But he won. He won. A close fucking match. And as I said, Sao Pang's not walking away from this fight uninjured. And this is where, as I said, Sao Pang versus Cosmo early on, they'll do a lot of damage to each other. And moving on to the tournament bracket, I don't know. Let's see. That went overboard. Sao Pang never meant to knock Cosmo out with that move. Instead, he dropped the hammer of Burma with his and Cosmo's weight combined. He absorbed all that energy through his forehead and used the recoil to break out of the chokehold because it slammed him back. It's the same principle as opening a Codeneck bottle. But doing that with his head was absolutely insane. One wrong move, he could have knocked himself out, and that's what Gao Lang was worried about. They both sustained massive damage. You can't even tell which one's the winner, says Wulong. Okay, so he admits they both sustained massive damage. So they're not even at 75%. I'd argue right now, Sao Pang's at 50%. So we got a 50% Sao Pang going into the round 2. That's hurting our chances for Sao Pang winning the whole thing, but this makes for a perfect appetizer while he just drinks beer. I knew I made the right choice in coming to watch. So he's entertaining. What a wonderful fight. So the connector, our main villain, so to speak, one of our main villains, Tiger Nico's the main villain, but this guy, what a damn good fight that was. Fuck yeah. Alright, cool. And, oh, this is nice. We got Gao Lang and fucking Fisherman Santa Claus fucking getting Sao Pang to his feet, carrying him off. And there's the other guys tending to Cosmo. Hate to do this to the others, Saseki, but I'm going to play favorites just this once. 2 more matches. Hang in there, Sao Pang. What are you thinking taking that risk? Sao Pang looking bad. I made a promise to win. What's a risk or 2 compared to that? Let's go, Sao Pang. Moves on to round goddamn 2. 2. Let's do it. Seki playing favorites? Fuck yeah, and it's Sao Pang all the way. Alright, cool. So we're gonna update that bracket. We're gonna catch up with the chat, and we're gonna update our bracket with our first W. Our first W, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, we got the W. And let's see. Let's catch up with the chat first. We got we got Nina back in here. He's saying shit. I forget what the name I'm supposed to call you is. Isn't it Theodore or something like that? Anyways, Nita says, yo, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. He said, also, I think I will not stay here. I am on chapter 150, and I don't want spoilers. Fair idea. We're in the middle of a match here, so fair enough. But once you get caught up, my man, just said, Sao Pang! And Nina said, I thought you were not going to react live. Glad to see you again. Oh, yeah. This was just because I caught up with the discussion video to chapter 168. And that's the beginning of the True Berserker Bowl with our 8 contestants. I liked doing the Kengan Ashura read. If you guys remember that, when I was doing the read-through on Fridays and catching up to Ashura, I was doing the live reaction from chapter 1. And I liked making the predictions. On who was going to win with no knowledge of the series. And just going forward, and it was a lot of fun doing the betting and stuff. Because I play an NFL pool and stuff like that. You know, a little bit of gambling. Never hurt a man, except when they lose their car, money, house, and wife. But other than that, gambling is a lot of fun. And so I decided, I wanted to do that for this one. So I made a prediction video, and then I said, well, I'm just going to get caught up with the live reaction rather than do a discussion video for like half a dozen chapters. I was just going to get caught up in one quick live stream, and then boom, once we're done this, then we'll do our weekly reactions or our weekly reviews, whatever. This is good because they come out on Wednesdays. You know, that breaks up the mold because most of my shit comes out on Friday, and that's annoying because then I gotta make like 6 videos, and then I just gotta subsequently like upload them slowly but surely and pick which one gets uploaded first. With a Wednesday series, it's a lot easier. You do it on Wednesday, you upload on Wednesday, right? But yeah. Senator said, yeah. Mark says, I'm a big Cosmo fan, too. I mean, fair enough. I like Cosmo. But I'm fine with him losing to Sao Pang. Me too. That could have went either way. Because I was always under the impression that they were equally strong. They absolutely are. That could have easily went in Cosmo's favor. Sarex says, that was decent. It was decent. It was a good fight. Mark said, so either one could have won that fight. 100%. That was a 50-50 split. That's why I said, and I think a lot of people probably assumed, with those two in this, they would be the championship match. It'd be Cosmo versus Sao Pang as the championship match. If they were in different brackets, I have no doubt in my mind. But it is what it is. So yeah, so we're caught up with the chat. And now we're going to have to update our bracket, which I forgot to pull that into fireworks. So you guys got to give me a second here. Where was that? Open here? Is this the one? There we go. Okay, cool. So how do I do this one again? This one is glow and something. So yeah. Glow with a 2 and a... What? I have no sweet clue. How do I do this? I know I do it some way. Color fill with lighten and that. Okay, let's start with that. Color fill with lighten, and it's this color, I believe. No, this color. And then we do a bit of a glow, apparently. Then we glow in black. Why black? Wouldn't it be like a dark gray? Wouldn't it be the same color? I don't know. With a 2. And it said it was black, so let's see. That doesn't look right. Glow, 100%, 2 and 10. Okay, let's try that. Sorry guys, I'm just fucking around here for a second. 100 and at 10. There's no fucking way. Okay, that must have been... Yeah, there we go. That's maybe better. Let's do it like this. Yeah, I'm going with that. Okay, cool. So, there's Sao Pang 1. Let's save that. Boom. And we have 1 official win. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, let's check the image for that. That should be updated. Boom, baby. 1 win. We got our first win. Sao Pang wins, as you guys can tell from the bracket. Yeah, it was a great fight. It was a really good fight as well. So there we go. So you guys see the updated bracket there. Yeah. So Mark says this was better than almost every KVP fight. 100%. 100%. I have a new appreciation for Gao Lang versus Carlos because of all the abysmal fights that we saw after that. And Ryan versus Alan Wu was probably another favorite of mine because it was just fucking done and over. But yeah, so anyways, we'll leave the bracket up right here just for a minute before we get into chapter 173. We only have 3 chapters left to read. I don't know if they'll get through the second round, Mark Myers versus Rahito in these 3 chapters. I have no idea, but we're going to get caught up regardless. But I'm going to leave this up while I just go for a quick break to the bathroom, and then we'll be right back. So don't go home, don't go to eat, and don't play with yourself, because it wouldn't look nice on my stream. You can think about it, but don't do it. All right, just do it for me. Just don't do it for me. All right. So, anyways, we'll see you guys in a quick shake. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Did I shock you? Did I scare you? Alright, so... Yeah. So let's, Where were we? We were there somewhere. Mark said, so I hope we get more fights that are just good or maybe a little better. Yeah, I agree. But that was a great fight. That was an excellent fight. So let's move on to chapter 173, entitled Rehito. Rehito. Rehito versus Mark Myers. All right, let's do it. So we're jumping right into the next match. That's cool. Wasting no time. I kind of like that. Hey, Oma with Cosmo. Hey, sorry you had to see that, Cosmo. Yeah, because remember, Oma and Cosmo actually fought in the Annihilation Tournament with Oma coming out the victor. But it was a hard-won match, of course, so they're both beaten up pretty bad at the time. No, not at all. That was a good match. Oma's not wrong. Oma's not wrong. See, I said, like once again, one of Nogi's dumbass moves here is, oh, we got to keep Ryuki and fucking, Oma as far away as possible. We don't need an opportunity. That's why we're not letting him join the tournament. Yeah, but you're allowing him in the fucking stands, walking around wherever he fucking pleases. So, not exactly working the way you think. Cosmo says, a good match doesn't mean much if I don't win it. I mean, fair enough. Fair point. I was hoping that I wouldn't lose a match until I got a rematch with you. I mean, fair enough. Cosmo's only lost to Oma, from what I understand. You can't win them all, though. From what I saw earlier, either one of you could have won that match. Oma just speaking the facts. So was Cosmo. Guys don't want to, a lot of guys aren't proud of their silver medals in the Olympics. You're thinking you're the second best in the world right now, according to that medal. They're like, yeah, but I'm not the best, so fuck, who cares? I could be 200,000th or second. It's irrelevant if you're not number one to a lot of people. He said, no. Cosmo says, no, Sao Pang was really strong. I'm not sure I could win if we did it over again. I mean, I agree more with Oma that either one could have won that match. But Sao Pang was training like stupidly hard, like having Kengan matches with guys like Seki beforehand. Cosmo might have been training, but it's like experience growth, right? So Sao Pang's training was just way more intense. Cosmo said, now I've got two people to get a rematch against. And since Sao Pang beat me, he's got to go on to win the tournament. That's true. It's not going to be easy, says Oma. Because that idiot always takes risks without thinking about the consequences. Like you're one to talk, Oma. I mean, fair enough. Sao Pang's pretty beat up, that's for sure. He's probably at only 60 or 50% right now. And he's got to go on to round 2. Damn. Centauri, never heard of Centauri beer, but Centauri. Clang. Cheers. Let's go. Let's see. Yamagohan. I told you guys. My headcanon comes true. Because look, Yama fucking Gohan, and our boy, and the Connector are there chilling. Hey, thanks for getting me another beer. I'll treat you to something in return. So Shen Wulong actually bought Yamagohan a fucking beer. This man is awesome. I like him. I like the Connector. He's awesome. He buys people beer. One of the best dudes in Omega. Let's just be real. I'll treat you to something in return. He said, I'd be very grateful for that. Would you mind getting me something to eat then? Oh, fair trade. You order me another beer. Thanks for getting another beer for me. Here you go. Want something to eat? Sure. What would you like? He says, let's see. Dried food. Yakitori, tokiyaki, yakisoba. Doesn't sound bad either. Takoyaki, huh? I didn't know that foreigners ate octopus. Sure. Plenty of foreigners like takoyaki. Oh, so, and, I mean, look at him. He's smiling. He's happy. He's chatting with Yamagohan. He's about to be Yamagohan's, new BFF, because Oma, of course, is his son. We know that for a fact. Yeah, that's his surrogate son. But, Yamagohan's best friend right here, incoming, the Connector. Let's go. And then, he thinks about something. How did you know I'm a foreigner? Oh, wait, the Japanese. Remember, he was talking and he was like, yeah, I'm practicing my Japanese. He's got to brush up on. Huh? Oh, my apologies. I've gotten a bit of a habit of observing people thanks to my job. And he's got the eye, of course, right? So that probably works more than once. You speak Japanese on almost a native level, but you've got a tiny bit of a foreign accent, so slight you wouldn't notice unless it was pointed out to you. Wow, that's incredible. You've got quite the eagle eye. Yeah, he really does. And but I like that they're actually bonding in a way. Oh, and here comes Uncle Joji. Joji. Hey, Mr. Yamagohan, mind if I take a seat next to you and join you for drinks? Go ahead, Mr. Narashima. There are plenty of open seats here. Oh, that's cool. So now the uncle is going to join. Like, look, we got some badass fighters. And we got, oh, Joji and the connector. Huh? Huh? Oh, shit. Wait, he's wide-eyed. Does he know who he is? Did he give him the scar? What's going on? And he's looking at him. He's looking at him seriously. And then is it going to be Yamagohan, get out of here? Get out of here right now. This man's dangerous. Let's see. Oh, look at the weird double pupils of his eyes. Those are cool. He's got double pupils. What does that mean? Wait a minute. That's why his eyes look weird? Cool. I never noticed that before. But yeah, he does. He's got double pupils. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. And then... okay. Alright. Yeah, that's cool too. That's cool too. Huh? Huh? A fellow beer drinker. Cheers. Yeah. 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 You know, that's literally what they're doing. Clang. Yeah, you're a fellow beer drinker. It's like, I meet you. I meet you. Let's be drinking buddies. All right. Ching. Let's do it. That's amazing. That's the best. Oh. They're running the promo video for the next match. Mark Myers versus Lehito. See, it sucks so bad because everyone, like, shits on Rahito. Like, granted, I don't care for Rahito as a character. Like, in my early reactions, especially to Kengan Asura, Rahito's not my guy. You know. But because he was trying to get with Kaede, and she's my waifu. Get the fuck out of here, Mr. fucking fingernails. But that being said, he has grown on me over the time. But the funny thing is, because of the R's and L's in Japan, it's probably his pronunciation, his proper spelt name is probably Lehito, but because everybody does that weird thing where they do W's or L's in front of people's names, it looks so bad. Like, I'm thinking people are like Lehito as in he's a loser sort of idea. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes. And now I see that it's just a translation thing. So that's interesting. But anyways, so it's Mark Myers versus Lehito, which I don't know. Mark Myers, but he's got a Jason Voorhees like mask. He's got like a goalie mask on without any of the shit. Like why Mark Myers? Why not call him like, I don't know, Jacob? You know, Jacob Voorhees or something. You know, like he looks more like Jason than he looks like fucking Michael Myers. Get out. The monster of Illinois, Mark Myers. Oh, the monster, huh? He was a violent criminal detained in a maximum security prison in Illinois. Alright, yeah, this is just how public martial arts promotions do it. He served as a mafia bodyguard, and his kill count is estimated at over 200. Oh, Jesus. Wow. His total sentence, so they're not going with the actual Halloween thing. Okay. Just a name. His total sentence is 3,000 years. Jesus. It'd take over 10 reincarnations to reform him. That's what we call a natural-born killer. But Todia Idemitsu, the representative of Purgatory, has unleashed this killer upon the world. He's even, like, hugging this dude? What a... Jesus. But don't you worry, because this was part of the perfectly legal deal. Yeah, right. The details of this deal will remain confidential due to undisclosed circumstances. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, sure. Sure. Fucking... I never knew Mr. Idemitsu had that kind of pull in America. This deal can't be good. Nope. In comes this bitch. I mean, he looks impressive. The devil comes forth from his prison, introducing Purgatory B-list gladiator Mark Myers. Is it just me or is he bigger than before? His crimes may be indefensible, but he's the real deal. Oh, I love how that... Alright, so they're eating. They're having a good time in the background. Surprisingly enough, he only started training in martial arts in his 3rd year in purgatory. In his 3rd year, he took out over 200 opponents with his physical abilities alone before he actually started training in martial arts. Jesus. He's within reach of the A-list by now. Jesus. But what's a monster compared to a superhero? It's the Superman Rahito! The beast of the Kengan matches has been let loose in the Berserker Bowl. His weapon? His extraordinary finger strength. Rahito's fingers are so powerful they can even carve up a bowling ball. Well, that actually is pretty fucking impressive. And Rahito also happens to be a business owner. All these fucking guys again? He's still running that business. We're just a small company with 10 employees. He actually got more employees? Wait a minute. The cold storage group? But Rahito makes the work environment more pleasant. Our boss is strong. Who's his opponent? Some mafia bodyguard? I see. My condolences. There's Ivan. Oh, that's cool. The fighting boss is seeking the top. He plans on to pass the prize money to his employees. Well, that's pretty cool. The Superman, I assume those are some of his employees, maybe. The Superman Rahito is here. Here he is making his grand entrance. Yeah, he's looking pretty tough. I'm a Superman, Jesus. He's doing the very boxer style of like, yeah, look at the coat, take the coat off, yeah. And they're facing off. These two fighters from different promotions are about to fight for the first time. 88 centimeters and 108 kg, 142 kg and 202 centimeters. Interesting. This match is shaping up to be exciting as the first one. And we got another guest here in the announcer's booth. It's the heavyweight champion of the Ultimate Fight, the big name fighter of public martial arts, Mr. Nayo Okubo. Okubo's here. Cool. Thank you. Oh, and he's got some Morpheus glasses. All right. I see what he's doing. The King of Combat himself is here. I'm surprised he didn't want to enter the tournament. So I hear you're a good friend of Rahito's. Yeah, friend ain't the word I'd use. Oh, really? I'd say I'm more like an older brother to him. I mean, alright. I've always been a natural leader, see? Rahito looks up to me all the time. There he goes again on his bullshit. Thinks I'm going, oh shit. But Rahito's a real champ, I tell ya. I'd say that following my example has really helped him grow. That dickhead's gonna get it. I mean, fair enough. Like, Okubo's fucking just... Alright, and then, boom, wait a minute. Shaky shake. Shake. Is this... Who's... What? Huh? What the hell is happening to Mark? Yeah, what is happening? His muscles are getting tighter? Smaller? Turning gold? What's going on? He's, like, giving off an aura. Is it just me, or did he get a size smaller? Oh, shit. Actually, not so much smaller, just... Hate to say it, Rahito says, but this is gonna be a stomp. It's about time. Damn time I gotta win. Okay, this is either setting up for a fucking low diff, or he's actually gonna win. I don't know which way it's gonna go, to be fair. I mean, our bet, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys saw from the prediction board, is Rahito. But, as I said, you never know. So yeah, let's see. Mark said, so I hope we get more fights that are just as good or maybe a little better. Yeah, me too. I think in the first round fights, I think that's probably the best fight from round one that we're going to get. I think maybe a semifinal fight might be better, but you never know. The championship fight better be good. Mark said, Lou versus Nitoku was my favorite KVP fight because it had... every choreography. I didn't know who was going to win, and it didn't have a BS ending. That wasn't a bad fight, but I didn't really care for Lou. A lot of people like Lou. I don't really give it, like, I don't dislike him necessarily, but I don't like him either, so I just didn't care. And I found, like, seriously, this guy was supposed to be able to fight the fight. Like, I hate when they hype up people that fought Agito, and they lose to guys who clearly Agito would dog walk. That bothers me. Like, Agito would beat Lou. There's no fucking question. Would he have a bit of a tough time? Maybe, but he still would win. So I just don't like when they hype up these guys, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like, eh. So, I mean, the fight was good, I admit, but... Oh, and favorite spelled wrong. My bad. I forgot to say that. Cyrex Lee said, I think this fight was on a Gao versus Medell level, but with a better finish. Gao versus Medell, looking back, was one of the best fights of KVP. And other than the bullshit ending, it was a very good fight. My favorite fight, probably. Mark said, to take a page from DBZ Abridged, it's Rahito time. Let's hope. Yeah. It's Krillin time. Is that ever going to be a thing? I don't know. Justice said, I like how both inverse and outside of it, most people think it was either Sao Pang or Cosmo winning. I know, like, in universe, they're like, fucking yeah. Justice said, the friendship of a century. Mark said, that panel of Joji and Shen is gold. That is, yeah, that was amazing. Like, oh. Cheers, mate. You know, like, I love it. I love it. And they're both cool characters. Sun Eater says, best panel in the chapter, Joji and Shen. Absolutely. Just said, I really hope that gag with Joji and the connector is more than that, and they sort of recognize each other's strength. They don't know each other, but they bond over being strong. Well, remember, when Alma walked by him, he was like, You know, so I think they all can recognize a master, no matter how much they try to hide it, you know. They don't know each other, but they bond over being strong. Yeah, I mean, that could be part of it. Mark says, yeah, in the anime, they call him Rahito. Oh, no, this is so sad. I'm still going to call him Rahito, fuck it. Joseph said, I think this is the second fictional place in Kengan, Illinois. That's some place not on this earth. I mean, I'd never heard of it. Joseph said, why the fuck is Rahito a superhero? Who made that nickname? It makes no sense for him. He made it. He called himself that. Joseph said, like, the devil makes sense for Ryan. King of Strangers, obviously. Superman Rahito has a kind of unique attribute. No Superman. I mean, yeah. I don't know why they call him that. But I think it was him. Joseph said, to be fair to Lou, a lot of the Omega fighters ended up getting much weaker than they originally were intended. Like, Charles was meant to be top tier, and you can see that the mask guy was nerfed. I mean, yeah, like, Charles. Oh, you mean Carlos? Anyways, yeah. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. And that's fair. That's fair. There was a lot of that shit sort of going on, you know? I think. I don't know, but I just think. Oh well. Anyways, so yeah. Okay, I think we caught up with the chat. I think that's everything. It skipped on me. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, Sun Eater said, the fandom considers Joji stronger than Waka. Really? Strength-wise alone, Waka's stronger than most people, okay? His blast, of course, like the strongest move we know. Like in pure physical strength, Waka's probably one of the strongest. But anyways, alright, so that was 173, so now we're into chapter 174, guys. So we only have a few chapters to go. Only these 3 chapters, so let's see. About Time, chapter 174. About Time. I think this means, is Rahito about to win in one chapter? Because the chapter, he just said, it's about damn time I gotta win, and now the chapter's entitled About Time. He might just job this Mark guy, because Mark, I got no indication. Like, as I said, I got my bets on Rahito, but I think it's about damn time too. He's been training under Kuroki Gensai. Like, seriously. He's been a joke for too long. Let's showcase what you can do. So Mark is like going crazy here. Yamagohan is, what the hell, isn't that Alma's indestructible? Oh, is that what he's doing? Everybody and their dog using indestructible. But then again, these techniques, like everyone's saying like it's Nico style this, Nico style that, but indestructible isn't just a sole version of, like, that's a technique that I'm sure other schools of martial arts have their own version of, you know, the advanced, the removal. They're similar but different, you know. It's a different idea. So, yeah. It might look like it, but it might not be the same thing. Let's see. Oh, there's Oma. Indestructible. A Nico-style technique that improves durability by tightening the muscles. Cosmos. So does Mark Myers use the Nico style too? I wouldn't be so sure. Indestructible alone isn't enough to say. Yeah, see, like you could teach one move out of the 4 katas. You might not be a Nico style practitioner to learn, I don't know, like redirection kata. To learn the basics of redirection kata doesn't mean you know the Nico style. It means, they've incorporated that into their own style. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Like, the Nico style didn't come up with the idea of tightening up your muscles and hitting like a hammer. By that logic, the hammer of Burma is iron breaker headbutt. That's adamant kata with the head. But it's not. It's Sao Pang's move, but it uses a similar concept of adamant kata. Slam. Hit really fucking hard, right? So, yeah. So I don't think it's supposed to be actual indestructible, but yeah. It's just a version of it that he's developed. And now it's time for the face-off. Rihito may be almost 190 centimeters tall, but he looks a size smaller than Mark. Let's go. How will the size difference affect the match? The referee will be Toshihiro Musashi. He's known for his strict refereeing. Both of you, take your stance. Fight! And boom, Rihito closing in. Here comes Mark. And slam. Oh, dodge, and Rihito got the first hit. And then boom, another dodge. Mark tries to swing. Boom, boom, boom. Rihito is just delivering a flurry of blows. And he took the head-on rush. It's going to do a number on him. I wouldn't be so sure, says Okubo. It doesn't even look like it made Mark flinch. Yeah, he kept his guard up, and he's using Indestructible, of course. Or similar. Unbelievable. Rihito's heavy strikes did nothing to him. This guy's really tough. It's definitely a similar move to Indestructible. He's a tough one. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm with Yamagohan. It's a move similar to Indestructible. But it's not Indestructible, most likely. Like, nobody else thought to tighten up their muscles. Like, sort of idea and turn it into a technique, so. Let's see. So, and there's Joji and Shen just in the background munching on some fried octopus. God love them. Now I want some fucking Murray. Let's see. Rihito. Tap, tap. Shit, he's hard. Guessing my slices aren't going to do much better. And then, boom. Oh, shock. And boom. Here comes Mark. Swinging. Whoa, that attack came out of nowhere. And then, boom. Going for a tackle. Actually hits Rihito. That was close to use a tackle to knock him off balance. He nearly got him, it seems. But Rihito's blocking. He's blocking it. And that was another close shave. Rihito just barely managed to dodge it. Forsooth. Master, your student is under pressure. The Falcon. Falcon, fuck off. You're such a fucking loser. You're such a fucking... Didn't you get your ass kicked in the preliminaries? Get the fuck out of here. Like... And in the background, there's the man, the myth, the legend, the strongest fighter in Kengan. I thought I told you not to call me master. I never took you in as a student. And then boom. There he is, the man, Kuroki Gensai. Looking pretty fierce as always. I think it's... Like, he's not as bushy as before. He's more like this way. He's like cropped it a little shorter or something. I'm not sure if I approve, but he still looks pretty badass. But leaving that aside, this match is as good as over already. Kuroki calling it. Wait a minute. Shirito, stay on your guard. Show them the power of the Kaiwen style ninjutsu. Pay attention, Albert. Please don't tell me he actually took him on as a ninjutsu. Jesus Christ. Jeez. Which one? That's not... Wait. What the fuck? Does he have a... his real name... Wait, so is he talking to the Falcon? Is the Falcon's name Albert? I'm assuming here. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that, but from what I looked up, it's not spelt like that. But sure. So, please don't tell me he's actually taking him on as because he's like, pay attention, Albert. Like he's like, pay attention to the match or something like that. Like, don't give him advice. Fuck off, Falcon. I don't need Falcon to be any good. Falcon is fucking trash. I hate Falcon. Please stop with Falcon. Gensai, why do you take on the shittiest people to be your students? Like, seriously. Ninjutsu. And then boom, foam, foam, and he's dodging all the blows, and Mark's going crazy, and he dodged again. None of them are landing. Rahito's dodging a strike by a hair. Amazing he still ain't got a clean hit yet on him. Almost said, there's no such thing as a flawless technique. I mean, he's not wrong, Cosmo, huh? A technique like Indestructible can improve your defense by tightening your muscles. But the more rigid your muscles are, the less maneuverable you become. It should really be used sparingly, only for precise moments you need to defend. I'm guessing he only learned that technique recently. He fell into the pitfall of inexperience. Shaking it off, and then slam. An oblique kick. Oh, to the leg. Smart idea. He kicked his knee. That was a good choice. His rigid muscles may have made him a little sturdier. But that can't strengthen the joints themselves. They'll break sooner or later. Rahito's focusing his attacks on his knees. Wow, we got another one. This is starting to get hard to watch. He's going to take his legs out. And he missed again as he tries to strike. He's got a perfect read on his attacks. And then the muscle tightening is gone. And then Rahito... About damn time you loosened up. Razor's edge. Right across the face. And the whole... Jesus, did he kill him? Holy fuck, that's a shit ton of blood. Holy shit. Damn, we have a winner and I need a medic, quick. That was a stomp. Rahito jobbed his head. He destroyed him. I mean, hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Okay. That was a stomp. The fight was so one-sided, he didn't even let Mark get a hit on him. So, Salpang at 50 health, going against Rahito at 100. Still got Salpang probably picked for that one, but damn, Rahito looked good. This fight was so one-sided, but then again, Mark kind of trash. So, this doesn't prove anything. Let Mark get a hit on him, and Rahito was in poor condition in the preliminaries, but he's gotten back on his game. That's true, too. Nice going, Rahito. You can handle B-listers with no problem now. Most impressive. Those ninja arts are magnificent. He shouldn't have had a problem with an opponent of that caliber, says Kuroki. Ninja arts. Yes. Shut the fuck up, Falcon. Shut the fuck up. You goddamn loser. You didn't even get past the preliminaries. Shut the fuck up. Who did he lose to again? Hope you're watching, Falcon, because I'm about to avenge you. Why would you want to avenge the dude who cheated and poisoned you to win? That totally goes against the rules, by the way, because if he had kept poisoning you, you would have died. But of course, if you actually kill your opponent, then they take the W. KVP fucked a lot of my opinions up on a lot of this shit. I'm not going to lie. So semi-final match 1 will be Rahito versus Sao Pang. That was a... You know, I kind of like that. I kind of like that the chapters... Like, this is a problem I have with Record of Ragnarok right now, is that none of the rounds are allowed to be mid-diff. We weren't allowed to end round 6 on that low diffing. We weren't allowed. We had to have some stupid Hajun bullshit. Round 7 should have been Hades walking up and dog-walking that fucking Chinese emperor bitch. But no. Somehow that bullshit went down. So, once in a while, like having high diff fights all the time does not make a great tournament. I'm just saying. So, yeah. Like, I think that was cool. It was short, sweet, to the point, one match, boom, because Rahito's far stronger than Mark. Mark's a bit of a loser, and Rahito's been training under Gensai. So it's like, all right, fair enough that he basically took him down with ease. You know, some of these fights are going to go that direction. They're not all going to be an even match like Cosmo versus Sao Pang. And that's realistic. And I like that. And I think it's missing from other tournament mangas like Record of Ragnarok. I really do. But yeah, so anyways, well, we got to update our bracket again then. With the big W there. So yeah. Color fill. Boom. And we lighten, and then we add ourselves a little bit of glow. Glow. 2, 10, and 100. And boom, there's 2 W's. 2 W's. Okay, cool. So, just catching up before we jump into 175, which, if we get to the next match, I don't think this is going to end by chapter 176 unless we get another one of those. But here's the updated bracket. 2 wins so far, so I haven't lost yet, but the next match is the big one that probably a lot of people are going to argue against. A lot of people are thinking it's got to be Koga versus Ryuki, right? That's what a lot of people are probably saying. And I'm saying, going back to the original Annihilation tournament, none of the plot had to happen fights happened in the tournament. Okay? Sao Pang and Gao Lang never fought. Waka and Agito never fought. Oma and the Fang never fought. Oma and Setsuna never fought. There was quite a few matchups that were Hatsumi Sen versus Oma. Never happened. A lot of these fights that were supposed to happen never happened. By plot, by character relevance is what I'm saying. Because that's not realistic in a tournament fight. People lose and people win. It doesn't, by that logic, like the Annihilation tournament, none of what happened would have happened. So this is why I like this. This is why I like this regard. This is why I like this bet. Because I'm actually more confident in Silva winning than I am in Ryuki winning. My most hesitant pick is not picking Adam over Ryuki. Really is. But anyway, so that's the picks, right? So with that being said, let's check the chat first. Let's see. Senator said the Phantom considers Joji stronger than Waka. Once again, Waka stronger, a better martial artist, probably, but as stronger, no. Cyrex Lee says Waka is OP. He has a chance against all. Yeah, Waka does have a chance. Just said I love Falcon. Why? He's a fucking loser. Just said story time. I got into Kengan because I saw a video with Falcon and it got me in the series because of him. Oh my god. I can't believe you love Falcon. That's hilarious. Just said he is a massive fucking weeb and I love it. He is a fucking weeb, but he's also a cheating piece of shit. Mark said it's that Joji is considered the best at strike karate practitioner ever, which is what Waka does. Fair enough. He's the best at the martial art of it, sure. But physical strength, Waka's stronger than Joji. Okay. Would Joji beat Waka? Probably. But is he stronger? Not in the pure physical sense. No, I don't think. But anyways, Mark says, so is Joji better at strike karate better than Waka? Yes, I believe it. Yeah. Is he better at the martial art? 100%. I believe that 100%. But yeah, physical strength, that's a different story. Joseph said he didn't kill him, just cut the face in half. He cut the face and he cut the chest and he's bleeding all over the fucking place. It's crazy. Mark said, I don't care about Rahito, but I'm happy with the loser character get to win. Me too. It's the same deal. Like Rahito's, I'm like, about Rahito. Rahito's whatever, right? But yeah. Joseph said Koga and Ryuki could happen outside of the match. Exactly. Setsuna, Oma, anybody. Or it could happen in the next tournament. Everyone's acting like this is their only time to fight. And it's like, no, it might not be. The Berserker Bowl might not be when Ryuki and Koga get their match. It might not happen yet. Right? So yeah, Mark said that's what I like about Tenkaichi. They weren't afraid to give us a low diff fight. Exactly, we need low diff fights as well as high diff. Record of Ragnarok fucks this up, but and people argue against me for this, saying no, because that would disappoint so many people, and I'm like, no. Every other tournament manga I have ever read, every sports manga, I've read over 200 manga, guys, maybe 250 by now, and I've read a lot of different tournament mangas or tournaments within manga. And there are low diff fights in every fucking one of them. Every sports manga, every fighting manga, and every manga that ever manga'd has low diff and high diff fights. Having them all be high def, that's why Record of Ragnarok is losing its substantiability. Like, you were not getting the magic of Adam versus Zeus anymore, or Heracles versus Jack, because they're all feeling hollow. They're all feeling the same now. They're all blending together. And it's like, no, we need something different. Not just character gimmicks in the fight. We need the matches to be totally different. You know? So, that's the thing. Sarix Lee said Falcon is okay, but this poison thing is bullshit. Yeah, or trash. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. Senator said, I hated the low diff at first, but now I like it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So let's jump into chapter 175, shall we? Let's do 175, ladies and gentlemen, which is good because once we're done 175 and 176, that'll be the end of the stream, and it's before that damn hurricane that's going to fuck over my weekend, I'm sure. Probably going to have to work after the storm, and won't be able to do any of the streaming and stuff because the power will be out. So at least we're getting caught up today. Okay, so chapter 175. Did you ? Okay, you're up next, Koga. Okay, so it's the Duty Beat. That's that wrestler dude, and it's the other guy from the beginning of the series, which I guess they're not really relevant anymore. You better win this tournament. The bigger you get, the sweeter it'll be when I win my rematch with you. Gotta admit, you're really widening the gap. All right, so there's Koga. Thanks for being my seconds, guys. Let's go. All right, so they're their seconds. Okay, I'm surprised it's not Alma, but fair enough. Let's see. And here comes Koga. He's making his entrance with Kuroku and Yoshiki in tow. Keep your head held high. Don't let him intimidate you. I know. If I know him, I'd never beat him if I was on the back foot. Leonardo Silva, guys. Leonardo Silva. He's my guy. He's who I'm betting on. He's my new guy. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. So 2 years earlier, 1 month after the competition. All right. In Brazil, we have Ana Paul, we have Rin, and we have Yamagohan. Try not to wander off. Ooh, nice. Try not to wander off on your own. We're on the local gang's turf. It's so hot. This is too much sun for an old man like me. And Apollo says, I'll take you all sightseeing spots once our work's done. We're almost there. Sure was a good idea to ask Anna to be our guide. You can tell she grew up here. Oh, she did? Interesting. That's it over there. That's the Silva Jiu-Jitsu Dojo. Oh, that's the headquarters of the Silva family. Can't believe I'm seeing it in person. We're really here. Silva Jiu-Jitsu was started by the Silva family, who learned judo from a Japanese immigrant to Brazil and made their own improvements. Ah, so that's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Well, Silva Jiu-Jitsu, but yeah. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was based on Silva Jiu-Jitsu, only turned into a competitive sport with the self-defense element removed. Interesting. So the two are often referred to interchangeably, but strictly speaking, they are distinct. Silva Jiu-Jitsu is different than Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but originates from the same spot. Interesting. I hear that the Japanese immigrant who taught them was tied to the Cure clan. He even married into the Silva family. Oh, tied to them or part of the Cure clan? I heard that too. Isn't the current patriarch his direct descendant? Oh, shit. The patriarch will see us. Let's go to the dojo. And so here we have Ricardo Silva. Looks very, very old. The patriarch. It's an honor spelt wrong, that you've come from the other side of the world to see me. The Kengan Association, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. A long time. Well, of course I know about the Kengan Association. I made it. I haven't been a part of the Kengan Association since, before you were born. So, Ricardo is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Alright. Cool. So he probably fought. Maybe he was just a secret son. I don't know, but he probably fought in the Kengan matches years ago. Is Mr. Katahara Matsudo still alive? Oh, you know him? The old man spit as a fiddle. He looks pretty normal for someone with cure blood. That was over a century ago. The cure blood's probably thinned out by now. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Probably has. And we don't know at what point, if he was like one of the chief leaders in the clan or whatever, you know what I mean? We have no indication. Senor, we came to ask if you could send a fighter from your clan to join the Kengan matches. Yes, that's fine. In fact, you came at just the right time. I know just the man for you. He's the 5th son of my 5th son. Okay, so he's your grandson. He's a bit of a firebrand, but his talent is next to none. Sort of similar to Ryan, I guess. Your 5th son, as in Antonio Silva? Wait, Antonio, his name's Leonardo. Antonio Silva. Oh, you know him? Do I? He was a pioneer of the martial arts boom in Japan. Oh, well, wait, your 5th son. Wait, so the father's Antonio. Your 5th son, as in Antonio Silva? Oh, well, you can keep your hopes high. My grandson's as talented as his father, if not more so. Oh, wonderful. That's incredible. We'd love to have him fight in the Kengan matches. Oh, it's nothing. In fact, I was hoping to do this exact thing. I'd like the Kengan Association to take him off our hands before things get any worse. Pardon? You see, he's not a bad kid at all, but he's a little hot-headed. The other day, he was at an underground martial arts match run by the gangs when he got into a spot of trouble. Trouble as in, it's not a big deal. He just got in a little argument with the gang about his fight money and beat them all within an inch of their lives. That's a huge deal. So I'd appreciate if you watch him until the dust settles. We haven't agreed to this yet. Oh, Jesus. So he's a Leonardo's hard to handle. Fair enough. That was really awful. The gang even ambushed us at the airport. But now he's become a mainstay at the Kengan Association. Well, I guess he's here. And it's, hey, Koga, want to fight 1-on-3? I don't mind. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that. If you want to fight 1-on-3, he wants to fight the seconds. All right. Let's go. And though it's diluted, he does have a percentage of cure blood in him. All right. Fair enough. That's probably why he's so good, you know, because they do some breeding things that we just don't talk about. They do selective breeding. The Miracle of Sao Paulo. Miracle of Sao Paulo. All right. Leonardo Silva. Hey, shut up. You can fight with a weapon if you want, says Koga. How about time I put you in your place, Fidelo. I don't want to, like, is that like gringo in Brazil? In Brazilian and Portuguese or something? If you're both, or Fidelo, I guess Koga wouldn't be a gringo because he's not white, so I don't know. Some type of insult. So 181 centimeters and 90 kg, and 184 centimeters, 93 kg. Alright, he's taller and heavier. If you're both ready, we'll start the match now. Are you ready? Okay, they both say. Let's go. And here is our special guest. We have Purgatory A-list gladiator Carlos Medel with us in the announcer booth. Okay, so this is how they're going to bring some people in there. We're going to see them, and they're gonna chat to us and that kind of stuff. Okay, cool. Welcome aboard, Carlos. Thanks, Jerry. You seem like you put on a lot of muscle since I last saw you, Carlos. Are you still bodybuilding? I'm glad you noticed, my dear Senor Sayaka. Oh, he did too. He does look buffer again because remember his super thin wasn't it traded off too much, so he's constantly improving. He's still a really top class fighter, I think. I dropped down to bantam weight to put more focus on my speed, but now I've built myself back up to a lightweight, trying to find the perfect balance between speed and striking power. So he just keeps going through the weight classes to find the perfect amount. I see. So you're still figuring out your top condition. By the way, I heard you fought Narashima in Purgatory once. Hate to admit it, but I dropped down to the B list for a bit when my condition slipped. That's when I fought him. So he fought him? Please tell me he beat him. Koga couldn't beat him. I did win the match, thanks to my experience, but I was taken aback by his latent power. Seems like he won pretty handily to me, so about time. Come on, Koga's not got MC plot armor forever. He'll be an eye of this tournament, for sure. Oh, I see. Even El Dorado is helping praise is heaping praise on Koga. Now let's see him live up to it. Thanks for putting pressure on me, Midell. That wasn't just flattery. Okay, we're going, what does Midell think? Right after Koga lost his match to me, he came up to me and asked me to teach him. Me, the guy that just beat him. That's something that not just anyone could do. That's why I taught him. Oh, for fuck's sakes, no. This is going to be the worst match, isn't it? I was hoping it to be greatness, but another. Stop it. Stop doing it. Stop having every fucking person and their dog teach all the secrets to Koga. Koga going to be the new connector. He's got to be able to use everybody's moves. You know, he's got to be like Chiba, but like not Chiba. Like he's got to be the copycat. He can't create his own. Remember, his whole thing was creating his own karate. No flashy moves, no bullshit. Why is he learning all this shit from all these guys? Stop it. Stop doing that to Koga's character. Like, I don't know how the fan base feels about Koga necessarily. Like, I'm assuming that they're not a huge fan or something like that. Because, to me, there's been a lot of bullshit for a while. Like, from the comments that I've read and blah, 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 people telling me that people don't like Koga anymore and stuff, I sort of see why. I didn't mind Koga. I like Oma better, of course. But Koga's whole thing was just learning, you know, like fighting like Sao Pang was his thing. Why is he learning all the technical fighting? And learning from all these guys, and it's out of character for any of these guys to agree to teach this kid. There's no reason Agito should be teaching him shit, and there's no reason Roland should be teaching him anything. And now Carlos too? Like, Seki and Cosmo made sense. Cosmo's master, being a friend of Joji and stuff like that, and that whole bit, that makes sense. And Seki training him not as a wrestler, but just training his body. Fine dandy. These things make sense because Yama Gohan made a few calls. But there's no connection to these Purgatory guys. Or Agito for that matter. Agito was out, remember? That's why I taught him? Well, that's a stupid reason. Oh, because he came to me and be like, I lost you, so can you teach me how to fight like you because I want to beat you? No guy's going to agree to that. They're going to be like, fuck that. You know? Like, I don't like it. Not gonna lie to you guys, I don't like it. I really don't. Okay, so no pride, shameless. I don't see him that way. I fucking do. Only the greedy can get strong. Yeah, he's greedy, but he's shameless too. And what? But all you assholes are still agreeing to fight him. At this point, he might as well go up to the connector. Be like, yeah, you look strong. Can you train me? Might as well go up to everybody. Koga's actually Narashima's nephew, you know. Alright, so actually talking about the good part of this. Oh yeah? So Shenwulong. Hello, Uncle Joji here. Technically we're distant relatives though. I really want to say that I actually knew that. I bet that'd make them jump out of their seats. But Yan would probably yell at me for that. Damn it, now I want to say it even more. Are you actually stupid? Yeah. Alright, so, and now it's time for the clash of the supernovas. One of them is going to end up fizzling out here. Please, let's just get on with the match and none of this Koga has learned from everybody. Oh, I'm sure. Let me guess. What's next? He's learned grappling from Cosmo, and he went. Oh, he probably learned how to use the floating cloud. He probably learned. He went to Hatsumi Sen and learned. He found him after all these years, and he learned from him. And by the way, he went and he also learned from Setsuna. He can do blink and retro spawn. And even after that, you know what? He went up and said, "Gensai, can you teach me the Devil Lance?" Just because, you know, and Kuroki agreed, I'm sure. Kuroki doesn't take on apprentices, but I'm sure he agreed to Koga the moment he said, can you please teach me? And this all happened in the 2-year time skip, of course. You know, like, fucking off. This was a great string of chapters, but that's starting to piss me off. Alright, who will win? The Fist Eye or the Miracle of Sao Paulo? And fight! And boom, Leonardo wastes no time going straight for Koga. Here comes the tackle, straight for the knees, similar to the start of the Sao Pang fight. And, wait, tap, boom. Oh, so Koga managed to dodge Leonardo, but Leonardo's following up. He takes a fucking heavy punch to the face from Koga, and then, but he did it so he could catch him. So he caught him. He must have taken that blow on purpose. He's got a tight hold on his torso. Leonardo's hardly ever this aggressive. He's clearly in a hurry. Could he be worried about an injury? Oh, that's interesting. Did he get injured in that fight against what's his name, who was quite strong? For Shark Girl there. And he's hooking the leg. Let's see. So is in his element to ground grapple. Narishima's going to want to stop a takedown no matter what. He grabs him by his shirt. And grab and whoosh. Everyone's like, wait, what? And he flipped him. He flipped him. And Leonardo's like, wait, what? He flipped him. What the? Cosmo's looking at Alma. And he shook him off. He got out of that clutch. Please no. I said this like 2 discussion videos ago. Please. Please. Please no. Leonardo's hardly ever let go of a clutch before. Did he get taken by surprise, or is this a tactical retreat? No way. Koga, did you? And Leonardo, what was that? Never knew you had a move like that up your sleeve. Did you master the Nico Weeping Willow? Yep. Go back to the beginning of Omega. Go back to when Koga said the reason that he quit his fucking uncle's goddamn fucking cock-sucking dojo was because he didn't want to learn fancy martial arts. There's nothing fancier than the redirection kata. Nothing fancier. Fucking Jesus. This is so bad. What did you do? What did you do? The Berserker Bowl was fine. It was totally fine. We had a great match with Sao Peng versus Cosmo. It was great. Then we had a match against some fucking loser based on a serial killer. From a slasher film, and Rahito takes the W. Boom. Then we get to this match, which should be good, and then Koga's pulling out more fucking. Oh, I learned from every fucking character from KVP, and in 2 years mastered it all, and now I'm gonna come out like I'm some amalgamation fucking Gohan. Fuck. This is terrible. Worst chapter. One of the worst chapters. Holy fuck. Okay, we'll read chapter 176. Let's see this bullshit explanation. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is, but I guarantee you guys, I'm not gonna accept it nor like it. You actually, let's see, Cosmo. You actually taught Koga the Nico style, says Cosmo. Almost said, I wouldn't call him a student or anything. I only taught him because he asked. But he asked, so that breaks Koga as a character. Koga as a character is now shitty. Because the beginning was he's not Oma, and he wants to do things his own way and develop his own karate. Learning another martial art was the entire reason for like the first 50 chapters of this series. Koga was the whole reason he was weak, was because he refused to learn an actual martial art. And now all of a sudden he's changed his fucking goddamn mind. He's like, oh, well, I guess I can't go my own path, so I'm going to steal everybody else's fucking shit. Fuck. Yeah, Koga's trash now. Koga is official trash. I was hoping, but fuck Koga, man. Fuck Koga. It's within Oma's character to teach the Nico style if someone came up and asked him. It's not within Agito or Roland. I still fight those ones. It's within Oma to teach him the Nico style, but it's not within Koga to ask him in the first place. That's wrong. Let's see. He's a way quicker learner than I am. Oh, would you fuck and or off. Fuck. Guess he's got a good eye. Chapter 176-3. Cosmo says, you sure it's a good idea to teach it that casually? Sure, I could teach you if you want. For real? I mean, I kind of want to know it, but it might clash with my fighting style. Stay on your toes, Koga. Okay, so he just offered... See, once again, that's within Oma. That's within Oma's character. Cosmo's like, really? You'll teach me the Nico style? It's like, yeah, sure. I can teach it to you if you want it. I don't give a fuck. It's not like it's a secret. That makes sense from Oma's perspective. From Oma's perspective, teaching anybody the Nico style isn't hindering him whatsoever, and it's no big secret like this is all that Nico taught me, so it's my style and only I can use it. He don't give a fuck. But look at what Cosmo's reaction. I kind of want to know it, but it might clash with my fighting style. Exactly. This should have been Koga's response. This double panel right here of Oma and Cosmo is literally what should have happened between Koga and Oma. But it didn't. And I want to fucking know what's in the manga's goddamn head. You made me suffer through KVP, and now you gave me Berserker Bowl, which was so far good, and then you fucked it. You had a W, and then you somehow went like this. I don't know. The fuck? Leonardo better win. Leonardo better win, and Koga better fuck the hell off. I just don't care about him. Let's see. Leonardo says, was that Aiki? It could have been some other technique I don't know about. I have to watch out for that. So he doesn't know what it is. And they're squaring off again. Supernovas are preparing for another clash. Thanks, Oma, says Koga. The Nico style's already come in handy. Oh, would you shut up? There are only 3 techniques I can say I've mastered so far. There's no way in a year... Stop with the prodigy shit. Setsuna and Oma are prodigies. You are not a fucking prodigy. You got the fist eye that makes you good, but doesn't make you a prodigy at learning fucking shit. Fuck. Jesus. By that logic, Yamagohan should be able to learn the Nico style as a prodigy. So he's mastered... Wait. 3 techniques. Fan-fucking-tastic. I won't hold anything back. I'll use them all. What does he have? What does he have? Foam dash. Let me guess. Water kata. Nico style. Adamant kata. Iron breaker, of course. Leonardo managed to parry the iron breaker, but holy shit. And then, whoa, what a rush. But Leonardo's weathering it out. Yamagohan. Leonardo hardly ever uses strikes. He uses an extra defensive style where his extraordinary striking talent is specialized entirely in parrying. Parry, 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 parry. It's wax on, wax off style with Leonardo, but probably parry and counter. Oh, he just broke his fucking arm. He grabbed it, he broke his fucking arm. Crack. I heard the crack, and look at his arm. Arms don't bend like that. And Koga backed off, and Leonardo this. Look at his hands. What the fuck? That hurt like hell. Holy shit, did he break his fucking hand? Was it Leonardo's hand that did the crack that broke? That's not how Iron Breaker works. It's not hockey. He didn't use indestructible on his whole arm. That should have broken his arm. What the fuck? That hurt like hell. And then slam. He hits him. And how is his fist this tough? Well, yeah, because Iron Breaker is your fist, but it's not your fucking elbow. And then slam, he hits him, and it's really hurting him to keep the block. Leonardo stopped parrying, and he's ducking and weaving to save his life. And then Koga trying to. Ow, must have used it too long. Yeah, probably, because once again, you shouldn't be using it at fucking all. Alright, I will admit one thing. I'll admit one thing. If Koga were to learn a single move from the Nico style, Iron Breaker does suit him. Iron Breaker, if he's going to learn any move from Oma, Iron Breaker suits him. Alright? Learning how to tighten up his fist and make his fist for his karate that powerful? Fine. That one I buy. The Weeping Willow is bullshit. No. And he's got a third one. What is it? I guessed Water Kata, but we're going to find out, I guess. So Leonardo sees the opening, grabs him, tackles him to the ground. Yeah, it's going to be the Water Kata. He's going to get out with the whole, I'm water now. And there's the tackle. Leonardo's got him on the ground. He's shifting his position at breakneck speed. Is Leonardo about to dominate him on the ground? Come on, Leonardo, win. And then grabs him. But remember, there's no down. So, there's no downs. There's only ringers. So grab. Oh, he got him. Oh, this won't be pretty, says Carlos. Is this it? Oh, he's got him. Supernova's watching. This isn't looking good for Koga. I don't know who I should cheer for. That guy's one hell of a ground grappler. That's coming from Cosmo. And the King of Stranglers. And Oma says, I know. Koga, hold on. Whatever you do, don't let go. And then we have Lou. Why is he here? How to get out of a rear naked choke. Oh, sure, I can teach you that. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I didn't realize this would be so bad. I did not realize this would be so fucking bad. Oh my god, this chapter is trash. Last chapter was bad, but this chapter... Guys. What is this? What is this? And why are they all agreeing to teach him? That makes no sense. These are arrogant, prideful people who think they're the top shit. Why would they teach an opponent anything? This makes zero sense. He didn't win them over. Like, he's nobody. He's nothing. Oh god, this is terrible. This is really bad. So Liu Tan's going to teach him. I'm not even going to read it, guys. I'm not even going to read it out loud. So he's trying to do blah blah blah. Koga gets more fucking pre-time, in between time skip bullshit training from a guy who would never teach him or talk to him in the first place. He'd say, fuck off, kid, get out of my fucking way. And not a chance, just give up. Give up, apparently. Try to bite him, try to break his fingers. Sleeper holds are really simple moves. They're tough to get through the execution. Best defense, stop your opponent from executing them in the first place. Okay, so he didn't really... So he tried to give him advice, but it's not going to work because he's already in the hold. So let's see. I know that, goddammit. I'm not letting go no matter what. Okay, and there's Ryuki watching the fight. Narashima's in a really tough spot right now. Is it only a matter of time before he gives up? I mean, fair. I guess this is curtains for Narashima. Oh, it's Setsuna. You shouldn't be too fixated on him. I don't want you repeating my mistakes. That's actually fair point. Fair point by... Yeah. It's a very fair point by our guy. Because that's what happened to Kiryu. That's what happened to Setsuna. Was he got too fixated on Oma and he lost his way, he lost sight. Right? So. Yeah. I don't want you repeating my mistakes. How did you get in here, Kiryu? Isn't the Kengan Association on the hunt for you? Yeah, I'm questioning. Putting on the baseball hat and walking around. This is some like Inuyasha level shit where nobody notices that there's a fucking half dog demon running around in a fucking kimono with no shoes on. But you put a hat with the gorgeous white hair, but nobody stops to stare. Like, really? Let's see. Setsuna says that was cruel. Huh? What Ryuki said? You taught Narashima his techniques. Oma, your... His techniques? Well, the Nico style, I guess he taught. Oh, the Gao style. Right. Because the form... Right, the original. Right, okay. He can't shake him off. Is it over? I'm going to defeat Koga. He's not going to lose now. Shut the fuck up, you wannabe Oma bitch. He's just barely keeping a grip on his arm. He's still struggling. And huff huff, just give up. Don't you get it? This is checkmate. You can't turn this around. Please, for the love of God. Huff huff. He's giving up. Just give up. He's barely getting a breath in. You're waiting for a miracle that won't happen. But the deadly crisis continues. What will you do now, Narashima Koga? And that's the end of the chapter. Okay, so that's the end. So we're officially... Wow, okay. So I thought this would be an exciting moment. I thought this would be a very exciting moment. But it's not. I thought being caught up, to Kengan Omega would be fantastic, but it's leaving a really bitter taste in my mouth that even near beer won't wash out. Nope. It's not doing anything for me. Because those last 2 chapters took away all my hype and all my fun that I was having. I can't wait to be done with this round now. Next chapter, I can't wait for 177 and Leonardo to fucking win. Leonardo better fucking win this shit. I don't want to see Koga. Koga's going to do some water kata to get out of that hold, and I'm going to be pissed, and it's going to suck, and everybody should hate it because it's garbage. Oh my god, how did they ruin a character so easily? Like, Christ, this is bad. This is really bad. I don't know if everybody else is accepting this. I'm certainly not. But yeah, let's see. All right, let's catch up with the chat, and then we'll be ending the stream, guys, because I gotta go make supper. But yeah, it was a fun time up until these last 2 chapters. They're kind of garbage, but I'm not gonna drop the series over it. But how did they fuck Koga? Now I don't like Koga either. So I hate the 2 new main characters of Omega. Let's go Leonardo. He's my new main character. Okay, I'm gonna follow my old Kengan characters like Alma and shit. But yeah, fuck Koga now. Shitty fucking character. Alright, so let's see. Surdy X Lee says, Ragnarok is cool, but Kengan is superior for sure. I agree. Justice said, he is important when he gets an actually flashback. Yeah. Sarah X Lee said, and I really lost a lot of interest in Record Ragnarok after Hades versus Emperor fight. It was a terrible fight. Worst round, easy. The Chinese guy just too buffed. Marshall, Mary Sue, hate this shit. Yeah, it was very bad. That's true. Very true, I agree. Justice said, so Silva is part cure. Interesting, indeed. Mark said, when it comes to the first round in the tournament, there are going to be some low diff fights, but as you go on, we should get only high diff fights because we're left only the really strong fighters. Exactly. That's why you get low diff at the beginning, and then you get high diff as you go on. But you should also still have low diff fights, even if they're only one-on-one matches. Some fighters are just stronger. Okay. If you start a tournament and the first time we ever saw, for example, it was our first fight in Kengan. Some of our first round fights were everyone at their full strength, full high up, and some guys got dog walked. And that's just what it is. So there's no reason that Record Ragnarok couldn't do the same thing. You could have a god come out and chop the head off a human, done. Or the strongest human comes out and bam, just beats a god to his knees. And it's just like, I'm just that much stronger, I can't believe that all the gods are equal with all the humans to this degree. It's actually not making sense by that point. But anyways, Sunny said the Cure clan was based on the real life Gracie family. Oh, okay. Just said nice Carlos. Just said a lot of people love Koga and his relationship with Ryuki. Well, that was a while ago. I haven't been in the fandom. I mean, I liked it up until, and it was the one saving grace of Ryuki, because Ryuki's character has really regressed for some bad reasons, but some storytelling reasons that I was behind. But now with Koga, now I didn't like Ryuki, and now I don't like Koga. So, Senator said they need to tone down the whole Koga development. They really got to get rid of it completely. Sari actually said something is going to happen. Senator said the author did the thing. I hope Leonardo wins. Yeah, me too. Mark says, his like Goku who steals techniques, but Goku made sure learn the Turtle School style of fighting before he does other people's moves, and he doesn't learn from other people. He just copies what he sees. See, with Goku, though, it's way different. With Goku, it is way, way different. He's only actually had 3 fucking masters. He's had Master Roshi. He's had King Kai. And now he currently has Whis. But that story's been going on since I was a child. That story is longer running than One Piece. It's been going on over almost 3 decades, I think. Or it might be even longer. Anyways, they've gone through 3 series, 4 if you count GT. And he has evolved over only learning from a few mentors. He learns a couple of techniques. But he doesn't go around, he doesn't steal every single one either. He doesn't go up to Frieza, he doesn't know, let's go down the list. He doesn't know, he doesn't know Wolfang Fist. He doesn't know Destructo Disc. He doesn't know, the Keep Your Eye on the Birdie from Raditz. He doesn't know Special Beam Cannon. He doesn't know Vegeta's Final Flash. He doesn't know Trunks' he doesn't even know Masenko. He knows so many techniques Goku has seen that he doesn't fucking steal or take or try to learn. He literally learns a couple, incorporates them, and when was the last time he learned a new technique? Not a transformation, but a technique. He's had the Kamehameha since it was shown to him, which he was going to learn from Master Roshi anyway, so that one wasn't stolen. That one was going to be taught. Krillin and them, they all learned it by Master Roshi. Master Roshi was going to give it to them anyway. So when people say he stole the Kamehameha, he didn't really. He was going to learn it. He was just saying. But yeah, I see your point, but that comparison, as you said, is kind of weak because it's like they're doing Goku, but they're doing without any development. They're trying to convince me that 2 years is enough to do 40 years worth of convincing these characters with no relationship whatsoever. That does not work with me. That does not fly. And I know you're not arguing that Goku's the same. I know you're saying it's a similar idea, but it's done poorly, and I agree. But yeah, I think it's even poorer. I think it's an even bigger gap than people are realizing. And he does just copy what he sees. Yeah. The solar flare that he got from Tien and stuff. The realist Medell. Leo is the true Chad of this round. He is pretty cool. Mark said next thing he's going to do Formless. Yeah, at that point. Might as well do Formless. Might as well do Roland Salat too. Why don't you use the Gao style? Sirixley said, isn't it since he started learning from Seki and Adam? As I understand it, he threw back the credo that he had in the first chapters just then returned to the dojo. But he was trying to come up with his own style to do so. And remember, Seki wasn't teaching him wrestling. Seki was training his body. And Adam and Cosmo and Cosmo's master weren't teaching him how to be Cosmo. They were teaching him how to properly punch. These guys were teaching him fundamentals to an advanced level, but they weren't teaching him a style. That's the difference. Seki wasn't teaching him wrestling. They weren't teaching him judo or ground grappling or any of that. They weren't teaching him fighting styles. And neither was Joji. Joji was just teaching him, was trying to get him to develop his own idea. Like the crescent kick or whatever it was. That's the thing. These guys were training him, not teaching him. It's different. Sari says, everyone teaching him is complete bullshit. Yes, it is. But the fact he's greedy for studying techniques doesn't go against his character. Being greedy, but all the characters agreeing is dumb. And him learning this all within the last 2 years is even stupider. Is total horseshit. Mark says, Goku learns from King Kai and Whis, but it makes sense. Yeah, King Kai, he literally had to die. He didn't meet his next minute. Remember, there was Dragon Ball. I mean, I know it's all one thing. It's all Dragon Ball. But it's Dragon Ball, and then Dragon Ball Z. We went through an entire story with Goku learning from Roshi. Then we go and we learn from King Kai for an entire other series. And then in GT, he learns from nobody. And then after that, it takes until Super to get one new master. Goku has only studied technically under 3 masters in over 30 years of manga. Okay? That's not an issue. You know? Yeah. Like, it makes sense. Like, Goku didn't go to Frieza and King Yama and who else? He didn't go to Vegeta, as I said, Vegeta, Krillin, Trunks. He doesn't go to every fucking person that he's ever fought and try to fucking steal their moves. He grabs a few of them, but I don't see Goku pulling out Destructo Discs and Nappa's fucking, like, mouth laser and fucking, you know, any of that. Or Super Boo's chocolate beam. I'm not seeing him try to steal any of that shit. Realist Middle said, authors stop at the Koga learning from other fighters unless it makes sense. Thank you. Thank you. Like, Ironbreaker makes sense. Ironbreaker does make sense. Him learning Ironbreaker. And him learning how to train the Fist Eye makes sense. Maybe not from Roland. Maybe you could argue Yamagohan called it in favor from Agito. But training the Fist Eye makes sense. But not learning the Nico style doesn't make sense. And Carlos and Lou and all these guys talking, they'd be like, who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out of my way. I'm not teaching you. You're that Kengan brat. I don't give a shit. You know? Seriously said, shit, the teaching by all shit becomes really annoying. Yeah. Yeah, it's very annoying. It's very fucking irritating. And Lee also says, I'm rooting for Silva now. I already bet on him. But yeah. Why they're ruining Koga? He doesn't deserve it. Yeah, to me, this is ruining Koga for me. I am not liking Koga right now. Really not. He's got to do a lot of shit to redeem himself as far as I'm concerned. And Senator says Koga's style should have been a hybrid of karate and MMA. Exactly. Because he said himself, no technical techniques. No fancy flair. Weeping Willow's the fanciest move. You know, like, shut up. Anyways, guys, so that's the stream. It was almost a 3-hour stream. Thanks for everybody who jumped into the chat. I really enjoyed it. You guys are pretty awesome for putting up with me and all my reactions. And thank you very much for the double-digit likes. We hit 11 likes. That's pretty fucking cool. And yeah, so anyways, we're finally officially caught up to Kengan Omega, though I'm not liking the direction of these last 2 latest chapters. But chapter 177 is coming out, and hopefully we get the end of the fight. And let's all hope for Silva. Let's all hope for Leonardo Silva. Silva is going to be the guy to win. Let's just hope and pray, right? So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I really do. Last little bit, Sarah Exley said, if authors want to make Koga Oma's student, it should be logically prepared. Exactly. Mark says, well, Goku knows the destructive disc, but everybody does. Exactly. Just because he knows it, but do you ever see him use it? You know? Learning it and knowing it and using it is very, very different. I'm sure, can he do the special beam cannon? You know? Like, I'm sure he's seen it enough. Could Goku figure out how to do the special beam cannon? Maybe, but is he ever going to? Is he ever going to do the final flash? No. He's not going to do these things. You know? Like, it's just dumb. So, Sarah actually said, not straight away teaching him all the moves. Exactly. So, anyways, guys, once again, thank you so much for being a part of the chat, being a part of the stream, and we will see you guys back here next time for chapter 177 of Kengan Omega when it comes out. Though I don't know whether to look forward to it or dread it, but either way, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to watch all the discussion videos if you haven't already, because I caught up from chapter 1 all the way to here, made multiple discussion videos and a prediction video for the Berserker Bowl leading up into the first round. There might be a second prediction video once we get to round 2. I don't really know how I'm going to handle that one. But anyways, thanks guys so much for watching. See you back here next time. Like, comment, subscribe, drink responsibly as always. Peace out.